physical. It's time to talk some piss and more. We gonna talk about it all. DVD, CD, UHD, VHS, books. Hooray! Who knows, maybe you'll even see a laser disc today. Let's get physical. We wanna talk some physical media. Movies and TV, music and more. Come check out what we have in store. This is the Media House Stream. It's time for some physical media on FanZcene.
I know it was like really popular because it like won some Oscars and whatever, but
Jimmy does that.
It's got the Mighty Ducks guy. Got that guy.
No! Yes, but no! He's not the Mighty Ducks guy! It's Emilio Estevez! For the Brand! You can never have enough physical media.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brought to you by Taco Bell.
If you thought that toilet was going to destroy itself, you haven't ate Taco Bell.
That's right.
That's right. Have you seen? I know this is weird, but have you seen like all the CEOs of all these burger companies trying all the burgers because the McDonald's guy?
No,
It's hilarious. Like, okay, like the CEO of McDonald's was like trying out their new burger, the Arch Burger or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And the way he like presented it and ate it, like he didn't want to eat it at all. It was like he was just like little nibbles on it. And then like the guy that the CEO of Burger King, like he's eating a gigantic Whopper and he takes a huge bite. And then like the A&W restaurant chain guy was like showing off his burger and he's taking huge bites. The Wendy's guy, like they're all making fun of the McDonald's CEO. It's hilarious.
You don't even want to eat that shit.
No, you really don't. Not
It's
at all.
like Krusty. That's what it reminds me of Krusty. It sounds like Krusty the Clown when he was doing the Krusty Burger thing.
Yeah. Like, and then he come out and he's like, I eat McDonald's 3 to 4 times a week. He's like, no,
liar.
You're lying.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. But welcome, Tom.
Good
and
afternoon,
everybody.
good evening, and good night.
Yes. We're hoping maybe that Runner joins us. He said he would.
Oh, that runner.
So we'll see if he pops in.
He's running here and there.
Always. Probably walking by the Best Buy, seeing if it's still open. But let's go ahead and say hi to the chat, and we'll get into some physical media. We have
Fuck his Best Buy.
Yeah, fuck his Best Buy and Subway and Rookie.
Yeah, just fuck Rookie in the face.
Just fuck Rookie in general. What's up, Breitbart? Glad to see you.
Because he didn't like Gremlins.
Yeah, or Ghostbusters, or Beverly Hills Cop.
Are we sure he's American? Are we sure he's not a Ruski spy? I mean,
he reminds me of from that movie No Way Out. He's what they call the Russian guy that was sent in. I can't remember what they called him. But
let's listen more closely. Does he start rolling his R's?
I did not like.
And does he start using v instead of W?
There's only one gremlin I know.
And is he obsessed with mooses and squirrels?
Yes. Hail to you, Breitbart. Hi, Heather Preston. Glad
we must get moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel. Yes. Hi, Heather Preston. How are you? What's up, Ace Hanlon? Glad you like Scream 7. I know I did. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It's not perfect, but I did enjoy the movie.
How's your stream doing that we did?
Our stream actually did really well.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Did over. This is probably the most watched stream I've ever done. So.
Yeah, so those who want to check it out, we did talk about Scream on Greg's channel the other night. Yes, so there you go.
We did do a reaction and review. And then we have FKCH, hell to you, says, where the white women at? That's what I want to know. That's what I've been looking for, the white women. Right? I mean,
they're all looking for that BBC.
Other than my hair, I mean, come on, ladies.
You ain't B. You ain't B.
I ain't B. Yes, it definitely was. Howdy, Doba Fett. Glad to see you. Rick says he's going to have to listen to the stream tomorrow morning. Just wanted to say hi to you guys. Look forward to catching. Well, hi, Rick. Tomorrow morning. Hi. Hope you enjoy the show.
I know that guy.
I know him.
He's my dealer.
He's my physical media dealer. Shush.
I just tell him to just inject the shit. Just go.
Yeah. He can get the good stuff. I tell you
Just
that
plug
much.
the HDMI cable in right here, baby.
Yes, sir. And hey, Jose Morales, glad to see you. What do you say? Uh, hello to you, Corlin Rogue. Glad to see you out there as well. And here we go, Trevor Maurer. Glad to see you.
Here we go.
And what's up, live long and prosper, Tyrell72. Glad to see you out there. Cheers to you, Dalton B. Let's see. What's up, Style Section? Have I missed a scream? No, they're probably not tonight. Probably won't. I mean, it might come up, but it's not going to be a topic, the big topic or anything. It's nothing. Yeah, that's. I know some people are a little tired of hearing Scream on the channel. I know that, but it's one of my favorite franchises. It's when I get like this, like with Superman and Scream. Like, what can I say? And other stuff. It happens. What's up to you, Captain Krypton? Glad to see you out in chat. Yes, F Best Buy as always, especially since they took away physical media. Hell to you, Anthony Draven. Glad to see you out in the chat. RJ Godzilla. Glad to see you out there as well. Hell to you, Tim Hayes. Good to see you in the chat. And I think we are all caught up. Make sure you tell your friends, your families, your loved ones that the Physical Media Show is live right now. And we're going to talk physical media and have a good time. All right, so let's talk about upcoming releases. What do we have for upcoming releases? I know we got Vinegar Syndrome released. Their Brood. I got to pull that back up again real quick so I can tell you what it was. Scroll down. Give me that list of titles. Come on, man. I know I just saw you. Where'd you go?
Well, I know we did Arrowhead like Robin Hood, which I
Yep.
looked. The motherfuckers still have the crappy live performance of everything I do. I do it for you on that sumbitch. Somebody needs to tell us what's going on with that shit.
As far as I can
It is
figure
a
out.
conspiracy.
Yes. And hi, lovely Sherry. Glad to see you out there. So, as far as I can figure out from my channel and even being demonetized because of that damn music video, is that
Jesus Christ, Brian.
Brian Adams has his own little watchdog of people who bring up any of his music, and he's a fucking asshole about it.
I'll demonetize you.
Yeah, he's a big asshole about his music. He's even like pulls down people's concert videos.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of those, and what it is, I guess, is rights issues, like because something to do with because they use clips
Which
of the
I
video.
don't understand. Which
Yeah.
because like it's on the fucking movie.
It's on the VHS.
It was on the VHS.
Yeah.
The movie clips are in the video.
Yep. And they even
The album is a Warner Brothers album. I wonder if it's because this just happens, and this is what I think it is more so. Because Brian Adams, I believe, is under A&M, and this was released under Warner Records.
Yeah.
So I think he doesn't own that video, or he owns, like, there's some rights thing going on there that they're just fighting over it. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, there's some kind of rights thing. Yeah, because
if somebody could tell us the answer, that'd be great, because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen anything like this in the history of ever.
It's just true. It's like very rarely does like one of the most popular music videos of all times that was on.
Like this was the
VHS
Titanic song before the Titanic song.
Yeah, truly.
People don't understand. This is why people hate this song from our generation, because every time you turn on the radio, this is the song you heard. For like all of 1991 till was this before or after Whitney Houston? Say up until that song came out. I was gonna say.
When was that? Let's see.
I think it was right after that, because like I think this was 90, and then that was like 91 or 92. So like it was like boom boom.
Who's the Bodyguard? Okay.
Okay, so I was right. So yeah, so this song was like that. That was the song until I'll Always Love You, and then I think we got a bit of a break until fucking then we got wham bammed with Aerosmith and fucking Celine Dion there. It was like shit. And that's what's sad about Aerosmith is the poor bastards. Their only number one fucking hit they got is that song.
From
and I don't even have to say it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Because all you heard every time from 1998 till fucking 2000 something, I could stay awake just to hear you breathe out.
a matter of fact, I just picked up. I thought I had it, but I found it the other day for 50 cents. Aerosmith Big Ones. The CD.
Oh God, that's a great song. That's their big hit,
awesome.
the greatest hits one, isn't it?
I don't think it's.
I think it's the greatest hits.
Is it the greatest hits? I thought it was just the name of the album, Big Ones. It's got
it might be. Let me look.
Lady, Elevator.
Oh yeah, that's the greatest hits. Then it's the second greatest hits album.
It's a great album.
They have two decades. They have two eras of their music because they were originally on Columbia Records and then they went to Geffen. So that'd be the Geffen music, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So all Sweet Emotion, Dream On, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Walk This Way. That's all in the Columbia era. Yeah.
I think all that's on there. I don't know. I'd have to.
If they are, they're probably live versions. I bet. Unless they bought the rights to them, they might have. Geffen might have ponied up. I can't remember. I had Big Ones, but I had all their other albums, so it didn't really fucking matter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go grab it real quick. Read off some.
But I think the thing with Big Ones is I think it does have one or two original songs on it though that are pretty good though. But like I'm trying to remember what they were. Because I think they were just outtakes from fucking Get a Grip anyway. Which Get a Grip is probably their best album, which is weird. Because it was like their last good album, too. I mean, even though 9 Lives was okay, and probably has some of their better songs on it, Get a Grip is like from beginning to end one of those albums you could just kind of throw on and just listen to the whole fucking thing. Yeah, that's the greatest hits, so yeah. They might have had the other ones.
Yeah, it's got Walk on Water, Love in an Elevator, Ragdoll, What It Takes, Dude Looks Like a Lady, Janie's Got a Gun. Crying, Amazing, Blind Man, Deuces Are Wild, The Other Side, Crazy, Eat the Rich, Angel, Living on the Edge. That's it.
Oh, so they had nothing new on there. Never mind.
Yeah. Which I thought I had this already.
That's anyway. A good album, though. Yeah, I remember getting that.
Yeah. Physical Media, kids. That was 50 cents. It's great condition.
50 Cent.
50 cents. Hell do you delete a scene? Okay,
what do we got? Is all the 50 Cent albums were 75 cents. I don't understand. It must be inflation. All right, what we got is Gone with the Wind is Coming with the Wind from 4K in sooner than later. I believe it has like a 6 or 8K scan from Warner Brothers done already, so it's been sitting there. Speaking of Warner Brothers, we're also getting the Sleepers finally for a 30th anniversary release. That's a good one. Fight Club is finally coming. I wonder how much AI nonsense this will have. We'll see. Because you know how what's his face? He did it last time too.
Is it Finch? Is it Finch?
Fincher? Yeah.
Yeah, Fincher.
And then we got let's see here. Something's Gotta Give is coming to Blu-ray, which means Sony will release a 4K at some point here. Let's see here. We got Voices from Beyond 4K from Severin. Never heard of it, but there you go. Legion of the Dead coming from Unearthed Films. Hyperspace 3D. Wait, I can do that better. Hyperspace 3D. Is that better?
Noise.
Okay. And then we got If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You. I've never heard of that, but it sounds funny. Hell or High Water is coming in the British Isles, or the UK, or whatever, which because we already have it here in 4K. Let's see here. What else we got? A Kiss Before Dying is coming to Blu-ray. We Bury the Dead. Somersault, whatever that is. Vertigo. First look at Gus Van Sant's Dead Man's Wire, whatever that is from Vertigo. Okay, Dead Man's Wire. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I read that wrong. Okay. Borderline and DOA are coming from Film Noir Classics in VCI. Let's see here. I can keep going with the really weird stuff, but we got Badge 37.3 coming from, I believe is that a Vinegar Syndrome? Yeah, cinematography.
With Robert Duvall.
With Robert Duvall. Yeah, that was well timed, right?
Yeah.
Then we got Joe Dow, I think is also coming from them, Field Movement. Triumph of the Spirit from MGM on Blu-ray or Amazon, however you want to look at it. Blue Thunder is coming from Amazon or Arrow. I know that's a very popular classic. Let's see here, and then we also got another Hammer film Blu-rays. Or no, this is a documentary. It looks like.
Yeah.
Hammer Heroes, Legends, and Monsters. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
And then where's the other ones? Because there was a couple other Arrow ones. Oh yeah, we already talked about it. Everything I do for you. And what was the other one? I forget.
What was that? The Blue
Thunder. We got.
Blue Thunder,
what's the one that we talked? We actually brought up last week because it leaked early. The vampire, or not vampire one, but the Clive Barker one.
Oh, Nightbreed.
Nightbreed. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
And then also Lionheart has been delayed. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yes. Lionheart from MVD, right? 4K has been delayed. I didn't read the thing. What was it say? It was like it's just delayed, right?
Well, what happened was the mastering house they used did not live up to their QC, and also the Dolby Vision they got back did not look good, I guess. So they're delaying it, and they're giving it to the group that did like Ghoulies and a couple of their other titles prior to.
Then it'll turn out good then.
So it should be good. It's just going to be slightly delayed. So there you go.
The Ghoulies did really well. They looked really good on 4K. So.
And Runner is running late.
Imagine that. He'll show up at like the end of the show, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I had like 5 movies."
Oh, we got Justin Proper in the chat. How you doing, JP?
Yeah, he was on our Scream discussion. If you guys want, he was the odd man out on the show, so it was good to have him on there as an opposing view. So that was a really good discussion. I really enjoyed it. All right. With that being said, Tom, you want to go first? Since it's
I suppose I can, since I have one extra than you do. With all this James Gunn talk, it's funny because I watched this before this talk, but for some reason last weekend I just got it in my head. I'm going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on this lovely 4K package, which we never got a 3D Blu-ray. If we do, it's I think it's a foreign one that I can't get my hands on yet. So yeah, no, it's held up pretty well. I had a good time watching it again. The 4K looks pretty good. It was shot in 4K and finished in 4K. So there you go. Nice. What can I say? I enjoyed it. I know it's not everybody's favorite of the films. It's not my favorite of the films, but I thought it was probably one of the last good Marvel movies besides Deadpool and Spider-Man. So there you go. I don't know how much more I can say about it.
Yeah, I think we did talk about it once before, didn't we?
At least once or twice, yeah.
Yeah. I know I know you thought the lanterns looked decent. I didn't like it.
I'm the odd man out on this one, and I totally admit that because I have never once in my life read a Green Lantern book.
So that's going to bode well for you. It's going to bode.
Yeah. So as far as I'm coming from, completely like whatever. I just know there's Green Lanterns. I know kind of what they are, and I think I've seen the animated movie and I've seen the Ryan Reynolds movie.
Right. Which the animated movie is probably better than the Ryan Reynolds movie.
Right, and I get that.
Yeah. Where I come at it, I'm not coming at it because I don't hate James Gunn. You know that. I'm coming at it because I did not feel Green Lantern at all. This is like
I know. I watched the trailer. I'm just like, oh, that looks interesting, and then I put it up, and everybody's like, "Fuck, you're wrong. It looks horrible."
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just like I didn't feel it. Just Green Lantern is not that. It is not small town Texas, whatever. It just was not Green Lantern, and their characters didn't feel right from having read them.
If anything, it proves what I was telling people is that they're doing this stuff for a lot cheaper than everybody thinks. Superman did not cost no $300 million, right? Like just like Supergirl is going to be like cheaper than Superman was, and then this show and Clayface were done for next to nothing. So
yeah,
like that was kind of the whole thing is cost cut, and here he is.
And
so yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 though. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it.
It's fun.
It was a good final capper to everything, and I felt it. I haven't watched it since it came out, so I think I watched it once in between then and now. But as I say, because I know we talked about it not too long ago, but I don't remember if it was me or somebody else who brought it on. Probably Rookie or some shit.
Probably Runner, because Rookie probably didn't even know.
I know.
What? Which one?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I think I did bring that one on because I do own that one.
I know we talked about it not that long ago, but that's not why I watched it. It was just on a lark. I don't even know why. It just popped out at me. I have the first two. This one, it did? Trevor Moore? I did not see one ever. If it did, please send me the link.
He's from Australia.
Oh, well, that would explain it. But I haven't been able to even get it to where I can get it here, like through Diabolic DVD or anything.
Interesting. I wonder who would have that up.
Yeah, I think usually Japan does them too. Because that's the other thing is I imported Spider-Man and it won't play on my standard player, but my my region free player won't play 3D Blu-rays.
That's
so I don't know. Yeah, my old one used to, but yeah. So I'm kind of stuck with a Terminator 2 and Spider-Man. I can't watch in 3D, even though I got them in 3D. But yeah,
yeah. And
but this one is one I really wish I had in 3D. But
yeah, it's funny, and that this is true. This is Guardians 3 was the last Disney movie ever to be released in Australia.
Oh, that's right.
That is true. That because Disney yoinked all physical media releases from Australia, which is sad.
Yeah, and sad. I did find Fantastic Four 3D on Blu-ray, but I ain't paying that. Fuck that.
Which one? The like 2000?
No, the newest one. The Fantastic Four, the newest one. That's the only one that ever got a 3D version, and it's fucking like to import it from like Japan, it would cost me like $50 plus shipping or more.
Oh fuck!
And I'm like, fuck that. I ain't paying that. Fucking, especially for that movie. I wouldn't pay $10 for that goddamn movie.
Yeah. Neither would I. I would. That's horrible.
You'd have to present me with like a cool ass motherfucking steelbook that's like, okay, fine. It's only $10. Fine. Because that's exactly what fucking happened with Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm like, I would never buy this movie, but it was when Best Buy was clearing out their shit. I'm like, $10 and it's a steelbook. Yeah. Fuck, that's an investment. It's like I don't ever have to open it. I'm never gonna fucking watch it.
I was gonna say I didn't even pay that much for the steel books that they were selling off. I was like,
maybe it was $8.90. I don't remember what it was, but it was like cheap. But I'm like, fuck it.
I know it's cheap, but I still wouldn't buy it because I saw.
Well, I just look at it as a resale value, dude. Like,
no, for sure. But like, I don't know if anyone would want to buy it. That's the reason why I didn't buy it.
Oh, somebody would buy it. There's people out there that'll buy it.
I guess, but
oh yeah, there's Disney nerds and Marvel and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't own it. That's just me.
The first one's good. I love the second one. I know a lot of people don't as much, but
I like the second one too.
I mean, if you really step back and look at the movies, he just remade the Star Wars trilogy.
Pretty much.
I still think the first one is like lightning in a bottle for me.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the second one to me is Empire because it follows the same model, and then Guardians 3 is pretty much Return of the Jedi because it follows similar model.
So. Yeah, I that's true, but I don't think they're of the quality of the original. Like, I get what you mean, but yeah.
I can totally accept people saying that. Like, to me, I thought the second one was just as good as the first one, if not better.
So did I.
That's just my personal opinion.
Like the first one I could rewatch like almost any time if I feel like it.
I don't know. The second one feels like it has more stakes personally. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Some people just didn't like what they did with certain characters and other things like that, but I didn't mind it so much. But
yeah. I have not bought it yet.
Me either. I haven't had the money.
That's the thing is like every bit of money I've been getting lately, I've been saving for March 20th.
What did they release?
Horror Hound.
Did they release it in 4K or something recently?
Yeah,
no, it's coming in Blu-ray, but it's been scanned.
Oh, Blu-ray.
Vinegar Syndrome is releasing.
Of all people, yeah. They heard our call.
I already bought some things recently from Diabolic, and that might be the last time I pay for anything physical media for a while because I need to save up money for
your sex change operation.
No,
Renette, what are you doing, Renette?
Ronette,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
He walked right into that. I can't help that.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'll probably be getting like. Once I get to like Horror Hound, that they have super cheap physical media there from all the boutique labels, so I'll probably get.
Yeah, I always look around those whenever I go to those.
I've been staying off everything because I just can't afford anything right now.
I can't afford to go to Horror Hound.
I'm hoping I can get there, and which I mean I am going to get there. I'm just hoping I have. The money to get what I want to get, and I don't go too crazy because I have been saving for a little bit. So
yeah, that was my problem the last times I went. I spent too much.
All right, well, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, good one. Probably one of the last of the better Marvel movies recently.
Yeah.
Runner, how many did you have, or do you have any to show at all?
I mean, I have 3 things, but some of them kind of tie together.
It's okay. I have 3. Tom had 4, and you can have 3. So you can do them one at a time if you want.
Yeah, I could do them one at a time for sure.
All right. Any final words, Tom?
No, like I said, we pretty much reviewed it before. It looks good, sounds good. Your mileage may vary on whether or not you like the film. So in that respect,
All right.
I thought 3 was a step up from 2, though. I did like 3 a little bit.
See, me, it's the other way. Like, to me, I would rate them like 10, 10, and 8. So pretty much like the Star Wars trilogy. And it's weird because they do. If you really sit back and look at them, they are pretty much remakes of the Star Wars trilogy. So.
Yeah. But I thought the rocket stuff was like the best part of the movie, though. But that's just me.
Yeah. No, it is good, but it's like, to me, it's just like that third. There's just certain aspects of part 3 that I felt just didn't feel as good as the first 2, and you almost have to have seen the Christmas special, which is almost better than part 3. So it kind of is like,
it's decent. I wish
the Christmas special was almost the movie of part 3.
Well, it had the same like set almost as. Well, it's the same exact
similar, but like, yeah. See, to me, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is more of a downer-ish movie, and that's where I totally understand where people are like, "Oh, I don't like all the animal stuff." It's like, well, that's not really the part that's a downer to me. It just has a dour, because you got Rocket, sitting in ICU through the whole movie. So, like, to me, it's really kind of like, that's hovering over the whole thing.
I liked the emotionality of the Rocket stuff. Like,
oh yeah, it's great. But to me, like,
great.
Like, to me, 1 and 2 are the funnier, fun films.
Yeah.
Even though 2 is a little darker than 1, but 3 actually has. That's the only thing I would say was different between them and the Star Wars trilogy, is that 3 is the darkest of the 3. Although it has all the similar beats of Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. Find out you have a sister. Of course, that was in the Christmas special, but and then also, the whole thing with furry creatures on a planet that's going to blow up and yeah. So I was like.
Yeah. All right. Yes, that's what I've heard. I haven't seen it because I don't.
And you have a bad guy who takes his face off.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Christmas special was pretty good.
The Christmas special is pretty hard to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was very surprised by it for something that's, that's.
Well, if anything, that should have shown those guys. That's kind of what we need for Marvels. We don't need a world ending or a world's ending or a galaxy endings thing every goddamn time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could just be a fun little story. And I wish they realized that with Spider-Man more so too.
That's why I didn't mind Wonder Man. I actually did watch all of that.
See, because some of the memory of the more better Spider-Man ones aren't when he's like trying to stop somebody from destroying the world or something like that. It's usually some piddly shit he's got to deal with when like Aunt May's sick and he's got a fucking report due and he's got to be at work by 3:00 and and. So the Green Lantern's pumpkin bombing the fucking trade center or some shit. Like that's
Green Goblin.
Honestly,
did I say? Sorry,
you said Green Lantern.
Because we're talking about Green Lantern. Yeah, the Green Goblin is just like doing some little piddly shit while he's like fuck. That's the kind of stuff like you can have like movies and stories like that where it's not always everything is world ending.
I agree.
That's where comic book movies have gotten way away.
I think that's what makes the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire work so well because.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the
more one-on-one.
Yeah, it's the essence of Spider because he's a street level hero. Yeah, he's super strong and he can do a lot of like really amazing things. The Amazing Spider-Man, but he's a street level hero. Likes to protect his place in New York, and he only gets involved in the world-ending things when he hooks up with the Avengers or the X-Men or something.
I was gonna say, that's the only time.
That's why I don't mind the Doc Ock story. The only part of 2 I don't like is when you can't get it up no more. That I just find weird. But I get it. I know people are like, it was in the comics.
I liked it, but maybe that's just childhood memory speaking. I don't know. It works.
Well, don't get me wrong. Spider-Man 2 is up there as one of the better.
Yeah. But the thing, maybe we talked about this last time, but like the one scene I love when he loses his powers is when he goes in to like save that little girl from the fire. Because
that's great.
I love that it's like, oh, you don't need superpowers to be a hero. That was something that, I thought was just awesome seeing as a kid.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't mind that he lost his powers because it was almost like a lesson for Peter.
Well, if they would have found a better way, like to me, it's just, oh, he psyched himself out kind of thing. It's just, yeah, I get it. It can potentially happen and all that kind of stuff. It just, I think it could have been better had they come up with some way of like maybe Doc Ock figured out a way to neutralize his powers or something temporarily. You know, like, to me, it would have just made more sense. But I don't hold it that much against the film. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like my minorest nitpick of that movie, other than Kristen Dunst is a dumb bitch. But yeah.
But what is it? They use natural webs and stuff. So it's
that's what I'm saying. Like, because like even if he lost his powers, he would still in the comics have his webbing. So like, you know, he could still do some things. But like, yeah, I get it. It's just whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have gotten the web shooter joke thing in No Way Home if all that didn't happen.
True. But anyhow.
Okay. Runner, you want to go?
Yeah. You know, speaking of Sam Raimi.
I have no choice.
I rewatched Darkman.
Darkman.
Just take the fucking bunny.
No, take the elephant.
Elephant.
The pink elephant. The pink elephant.
I got that mixed up with Con Air.
Put the bunny in the box.
Check the fucking
Why
out.
didn't you just put the bunny in the box? Why?
Yeah, I want to get the 4K for this, but I just haven't.
Now I want to see Darkman with Nicolas Cage.
Well, they're talking about a sequel. So.
Yeah. And Liam Neeson.
My skin is burning.
And Liam Neeson did say that he'd like to do it with Sam.
Yeah.
And
Liam Neeson would probably do just about anything right now.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, I wouldn't mind, like, if the script is good and Raimi directs, I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel because
sure.
I don't know if any of you saw Send Help, but I quite enjoyed that movie.
You too, hey Captain Krypton? Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Yet.
You've never seen Darkman?
No, Send Help. I've seen Darkman.
Oh, Send Help. I was
Darkman.
I've
never seen Send Help.
So like,
yeah, I haven't seen Send Help yet either.
Yeah, it's like when you watch Send Help, it's like Raimi still has like the skill to pull off horror and comedy, which I really liked. And watching it, I was like, oh my god, like I'm watching a fucking Sam Raimi movie right now. It's awesome. And then what is it? Like, not only Darkman 2 is being worked on, I think Drag Me to Hell might be getting a sequel, possibly. So there's that as well for Raimi. So
don't you mean Darkman 4?
Exactly.
Darkman 4. Oh, because of the fucking
there's sequels to Darkman.
No, I know there's sequels. Darkman is the straight to video shit, but yeah.
I think Raimi will ignore those probably if he does anything.
I don't see why you would want to, because I feel like most people would only see the first one, right? Because I've only seen the first. So
there you go, Corleone. Yeah, see, but Nicolas Cage, he can't come out in the night. The dark burns my skin. I need the sun to live. But you can't come out in the sun. We're a perfect team. We never have to fucking work together.
It's funny. But yeah, I was it after watching Send Help, I was like in a little bit of a Raimi kick, and I was like, okay, what can I watch instead of Spider-Man and Evil Dead, since I've seen those many times? I was like, all right, I'll watch Darkman. I haven't seen that one in a bit, and yeah, it's very fun. I love how, you know, old school comic booky it is and stuff like that. It's very, very fun, well done movie.
Speaking of Sam Raimi, it's too bad to hear about Bruce Campbell and his cancer.
Yeah,
that was actually good. That leads into my first pick of the night.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'll let Runner finish then. My bad.
Honestly, I would rather Greg just get his, you know, pick out of the way, because I feel like we've talked about Darkman decent amount of times.
At least once. I know I brought it on.
He's brought it on before. I haven't never brought it on, but
and Bruce Campbell is in the very end of Darkman.
True face of Darkman.
Yeah, the face of Darkman. I thought that was an awesome cameo when I saw that as a kid. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's a fun movie. It's a good fun movie.
It's a really fun movie. And it's one of those movies that my dad likes. When I told him about it, I was like, oh yeah, Darkman's a great movie.
It's just one of the movies that sort of came out in an era when these like superhero movies weren't big, and it kind of did it do well at the box office? I don't remember if it did well or not. I think it did.
Not I wouldn't say it was a blockbuster, but because I remember it being in that package of films that Universal jumped real quick from theater to video to NBC, along with Tremors, that, and what was the other one?
Probably Phantasm too.
No, it was something else in that same era. They quickly just threw out those summers, and then since then because they showed them like 3-4 times. Tremors was one of them. That was one of them. Because they didn't do well at the box office, so they just quickly got them to television somehow. Oh, what the hell was the other one? I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was Out on a Limb or something like that. It's something like that. It's some comedy. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. Because I know I saw them like 2-3 times each that summer because NBC kept showing them.
Yeah. I think Darkman was supposed to be a different. I can't remember what it was, but I think he wanted to make a superhero movie of somebody, and it just became Darkman, if I remember correctly.
I think he had his designs on like Batman, if I remember right. But
it
then
was
that
something.
Wasn't he in talks to do like The Shadow or something at the time?
That could have been it too.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been.
I remember he said in a recent interview that he had. I think it was The Shadow, or maybe I'm thinking of something else, but he said he had something in the works and it just didn't follow through.
That could be because they did one not long after that with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, because like, was it like he's recently just been asked questions about comic book movie stuff, and yeah, like he mentioned just like, hey, if you can take stuff from whether it's Marvel, DC, or he even mentioned Dark Horse, it's like there's a lot out there that people can adapt from, and yada yada yada. So
yeah. This really feels like Darkman does sort of feel like a little bit of The Shadow, and he also feels a little bit like The Question from DC.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure,
a little bit. So yeah,
and yeah, like the makeup on the face and all that's like amazing.
It's great. Yeah,
when he takes the stitches off and stuff. Yeah,
it looks good. Awesome. Really great makeup effects. Really great movie in general. Just a fun one. Just
fucking Danny Elfman's score, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie. I want to upgrade this to 4K. I don't know.
I think it was really good the last time.
Yeah, whenever I have the money, I'll upgrade it to 4K.
Well, I will tell you this much: with Shout being at Groove now, their 4Ks do go on sale a lot more than they ever did on Shout. So keep that in mind.
That's good to hear.
And the Groove is pretty good. They usually give you free shipping and everything.
No, I do like Groove a lot.
Yeah.
Groove is groovy.
Groovy. Speaking of which,
yeah, nice segue.
Nice segue. I watched probably a lesser known Bruce Campbell movie after I heard the news of Bruce Campbell. And that would be Running Time from Snap, starring Bruce Campbell, directed by Josh Becker, who sadly did pass away as well. Josh Becker has passed away. Art here by friend of the channel, Gary Cassell from Pop Culture Minefield. He made the art for this.
Yeah, I've heard of this movie a long time ago.
It's Jerry Kissel.
Jerry Kissel. He drew this.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Now,
Jerry.
Damn it, Jerry. This is a really good movie. I don't know if anybody on the panel beside me has ever seen this movie.
I have not.
Okay, so think Reservoir Dogs meets Clerks. And by that, I don't mean like comedy like Clerks or whatever, because it's shot in black and white on 60 millimeter, and it's a low budget run and gun independent film. This is one of those movies like when we bring on Rookie and stuff, we talk about it. Like, this is a movie you have to see if you want to be a filmmaker, right? This is a true feat of filmmaking here, what they did with this movie. Now, and also this is a movie just because I watched this because of the news of Bruce Campbell, fuck cancer, and I hope he kicks its ass.
Yeah.
This is a movie he's wanted more people to see. Like, he's been asked before about movies of his that he's done that he wants people to see. This is one he wants people to see, right? Okay, so the plot of this, because it's played very straight. There is some jokes in it, but it's not a comedy. It's a straightforward crime heist type of movie, right? And it's all shot in it's like 24, before the show 24 came out. It's all shot in real time in what looks like a one-shot film. Like it follows him. It opens up with Bruce Campbell being released from prison, and it follows him from there for the next 72 minutes straight through. It's made to look like one-shot film in real time. You know what? You like the camera follows just him all the way through for 72 minutes. And it is awesome. It is an awesome movie. So the plot of the movie is Bruce Campbell's getting out of jail. He just did 5 years in prison. He was a model prisoner. The warden likes him and everything, and so he gets released and he hooks up with his best friend. And as soon as he hooks up with his best friend, they are planning on robbing the warden, who runs a laundry business in the prison. That's what he makes them do, and he makes a lot of money. So what they're going to do is he comes directly out of prison, and they're going to go directly to where they put the money after they make from the prison for the laundry, and they're going to steal it and then make their getaway. And everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Everything goes wrong. So it follows this all the way through to the end of the movie and what's going to happen. So I don't want to really spoil it any more than that for anybody who's never seen it. Bruce Campbell is acting his ass off in this. He is really, really solid in this movie. He is playing it as like probably the straightest you will ever see him play in a movie. Yes, he has a little bit of that Bruce Campbell cocky swagger at times, but he's straight, man. And this movie does remind me a lot of like a Quentin Tarantino-esque movie. And I say Clerks because it's sort of got that Clerks black and white sort of vibe to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not so much the comedy, but it sort of feels like it's like Josh Becker, who directed this, kind of feels like he's combining Kevin Smith and Tarantino into one, which fits with this era of movies.
Did this come out after all those?
This came out in 1997.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, and Josh Becker is also a longtime friend. Like they all like, it's so funny when you listen to talk about this because like they all grew up together in the same high school. Josh Becker, Sam Raimi, Ted Raimi, Bruce Campbell, like everybody they grew up with high school went out in California and made movies.
Yeah.
And they all worked together.
I'm trying to remember. I think that was one of the stories Bruce Campbell told when I was at Bruce-Orama.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, fuck, I forgot what theater I was at, but it was, it was in the Chicago area. But fuck, man, he was so fucking funny. He didn't pull any punches. He was full on Bruce Campbell. It was just God. I sadly couldn't meet him, but it was awesome seeing him on stage just doing comedy.
It's sad that he's gonna have to miss out on a lot of that now.
Yeah. And I've tried twice to like meet him, and it just didn't work out.
Hopefully he gets done and he can get back out there for people. Because I know he wants to promote his new movie, and I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for his new movie, but it looks really good.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he wrote and directed it. It's
oh wow.
It's not a horror movie. It is a bit of a comedy, but it's more of like a dramedy. It's which is funny because like it's about death as well. It's called Ernie and Emma. It's about a man who lost his wife. He plays Bruce Campbell. He lost his wife, and he's going to take her ashes because his wife wants him to, and like she narrates it. He takes her ashes to each of the place like they have memories that they lived their life with. Right, so it's going to hit hard. The movie's going to hit hard, with what's going on. It looks really funny. It looks really good, really serious.
Do you know when it gets released?
I don't know when it gets released yet, but I know he did say in this little post he made that he's hoping to, work through the summer and everything on this cancer, and so he can get out and promote it. So I'd probably in the fall is what I'm thinking, but I don't know.
That'd be cool because I would love to see this movie.
It's looked really good. You have to look up the trailer. It looked really good. It's
I looked it up on
independent film.
Yeah, I looked it up on IMDb. I'm looking at. I hadn't seen the trailer yet, but I looked at some of the images. It looks.
Yeah, it does look good.
It does look good.
Bubba Hotep is a great movie as well. But no, like if you guys have if you're a fan of Bruce Campbell, I would highly, highly recommend watching this. This may not be for everybody, but it is a tour de force. And they were like, because I was watching the behind the scenes, Bruce Campbell says, they were literally in the streets of LA filming, no permits, just running through the alleys and filming everything. I love that. Right? They didn't pay. They didn't even pay for cops or
guerrilla filmmaking.
Guerrilla filmmaking. He said, he said, if you're an independent film and you have a release date, you're not an independent film. He said, we went out there, we got this camera, we got this black and white, we came up with this ideal, and we shot it. We just let it go. And we didn't know if anybody was ever going to see it or if we were ever going to have distribution, but we did it. And now it's out on Synapse Blu-ray. Looks really good too. And I do hope more people see this. And I don't want Bruce Campbell to die, man. We've already lost way too many people in 2026.
I was going to say, last year was rough too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we lost a lot of legends last year.
Definitely watch this. Yeah, we've lost a lot of people so far this year. I mean, we lost Robert Duvall. We lost Frankenstein from the Monster Squad. We lost James Vanderbeek, Eric Dane. Who was all these people? Like
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara, and the one guy, the black guy, one of the black guys from The Thing. I know that sounds bad. I can't remember everybody's name.
But I know what you're talking about. The rollerblader.
Oh, yeah, it was man. It's been.
I should know that because it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I know. I can't think of their names. I'm really bad with names.
I feel you.
Yeah. What's up, Deepo? Glad to see you as well. If I remember I think I found out he has lymphoma. I think he has lymphoma.
Jesus Christ, I had to come all the way back so we're not so racist. It's TK Carter.
TK, thank you.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, the guy from The Mask too. Oh my God, I can't think of Tarantino as well. With John Travolta in them. I can't think of the name of the movie all of a sudden. My God, am I horrible? And yes, Robert Carradine as well. Yes, we lost Robert Carradine. Carradine. Like everybody's, and like Bruce Campbell's at this, and then they also said, what's her name from the Bundys? Christina Applegate is bedridden now with her MS. Like, dude, I ain't losing Kelly Bundy and Bruce Campbell. I ain't losing, I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, I know I don't know these people, but seriously, that's like my childhood. Yes, Ernie and Emma, there's the trailer. Check it out, people. It looks like a really good movie. It really does look like a really good movie. So, but check out Running Time, everybody. Check out Running Time. It is really good. It's really good. All right, who's next? Who wants to go?
Tom's up, right?
That's the Kelly Bundy. Tom, are you ready? Are you back? I don't know if he's back yet. Yeah. But no, I mean, go ahead and get Synapses. Got it.
I'm coming.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
That's what she said.
Oh.
She said, oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I had to crank one out. That's right, baby. Anyway, no, sorry about that.
Yeah, what do you got for us?
Okay.
He was watching Debbie Does Dallas.
Next up, let's see here. So that was what do we? Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't really know if I can go off of that too well, but
okay.
Let's see here. Okay, let's do this one. This one came out like a month or two, maybe 3 ago. I don't know. Meet the Fockers is coming out soon, so I watched Meet the Parents in 4K from Universal, and it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if Warner's doing their scans or not, but yeah, it looks pretty darn good.
Nice.
So as far as I can tell, it was no 2K intermediate or anything like that, considering the age. So yeah, it looked fairly well. It looks like it's got a bunch of stuff probably from the original Blu-ray on here. I don't see anything that looks like it's new. So too bad Robert De Niro wasn't a dickhole, but yeah.
I have nipples. Can you milk me?
Yeah. No, the movie actually holds up pretty well. I haven't seen it in probably at least a decade or more.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
And I have the Blu-ray. I just didn't bring it over with me, and I checked it up against that, and of course it looks so much better than the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray is an older release. But yeah, so I can recommend it. And it's pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $20, so I think you can still get it for about that. So
it's not bad at all.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like the point of his character is like you're supposed to not really like him at first, but then you get to like his character as it goes on. Once he gets to know Greg Fokker, Gaylord Fokker, I should say. No, it was funny. It was one of the movies. I mean, like Ben Stiller was sort of riding high at that time, and
yeah, it's one of his better films. Yeah,
it's one of
what's weird is I just found out more recently. I didn't even know this. It's a remake.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I always wonder, like, because I've seen Emo Phillips' name in the producer names. I'm like, what the fuck does Emo Phillips have to do with this? Since when did he start producing movies? Do you know who Emo Phillips is?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
You've seen UHF, right?
Yes.
He's in that. He's the guy who cuts his finger off.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who it is. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so I
might
guess
not
what
know his
happened
name.
was, and this is why his name was in there, is that he had made an independent movie called Meet the Parents years ago that was basically the same premise.
Oh, really?
Him and his buddies did. So it was like a very, very indie film. I think it was even maybe shot on videotape. Can't remember which. But I just learned about this not that long ago. So I'm like, hold up.
Yeah,
So
I
time
didn't know
out.
this at all.
So Meet the Parents is a remake on top of it all. I did not know that. So yeah, so that's why his name is in the credits. So yeah. So he made a buttload of money off this movie, I guess.
I was gonna say, I bet he did. I bet he got like that, and for all the sequels, does he get it for all the sequels?
Butterfingers.
Yeah. And when he's like,
Yep, that's him. So yeah, I've never actually seen the emo movie. I would like to check it out. It's probably on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
And yes, they are supposed to be making a fourth film now. That's the rumor.
Yeah.
I'm sure Robert De Niro will be just as obnoxious as always, and Dustin Hoffman won't show up. So yeah.
Probably. And
because didn't he not show up for the last one too? I was gonna say,
wasn't he announced to be in the cast, or am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't.
If he is in the third one, I think it's just a cameo. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I liked the first one. I thought the second one was all right, and then the third one was just like, nah.
It's all right. It's like, yeah. I think. See, the funny thing is I have to rewatch it, but I kind of, for some reason, I remember liking the Fockers one better.
Yeah, I think Meet the Fockers is better.
He did show up in the third film, but it wasn't until like the end of the movie, wasn't it? Because like they were getting a divorce. Yeah, I was to say it was reshoots. That's right. Yeah, because he didn't want to show up at first. Yeah.
I haven't seen either one yet, actually, but.
And I'll say it, Barbara Streisand's too old to be Fokker's mom. Jesus.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I doubt she'll show up too for the next one.
She will probably. She's got nothing better to do.
Yeah. It'll be one giant.
She lives her life being Baba Raw. So yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time Barbara Streisand did shit? Meet the Fockers. Exactly. They're little Fockers. So like I doubt she's gonna say no.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm kidding, Brian, but I just can't stand her.
Yeah.
She's been around since before Godzilla. Why wouldn't Hoffman? Because he's a pain in the ass. He didn't want to come back for the third one.
He's Dustin Hoffman, man.
Because he's Dustin Hoffman.
De Niro doesn't give a shit. He's sold
De Niro
out.
De Niro would act on the corner if you gave him $10.
Yeah, he's got to the point where he's just like all the goodwill he built up in his career from the 80s into the early 90s. He's shit on it and does whatever he'll take whatever he wants, and now all he does is talk about Trump.
I can't believe the Godfather was brought to his knees by the fucking president.
Right. It's just insane. Yeah, but it's good to know that there we go. Godzilla versus
Trump's gonna ruin the world.
Godzilla versus Mecha Streisand. I like that.
That is a hell of a title.
You can watch clips of Barbara from the Ed Sullivan Show. Damn, you're old. That's true. She's been around forever, Ed. Forever. All right. Any final words on Meet the Parents?
Not really.
All right. What's up, VHS Mikey? Glad to see you out in the chat as well. Hello. Runner, you ready for your next one then?
Yeah, sure. So these are two movies, but it's, two separate parts, but one movie.
Debbie Does Dallas and Debbie Does Dallas.
Is it Kill Bill?
Yep.
Somebody got on a Tarantino thing.
I didn't see these versions. I watched the whole bloody affair on 70 millimeter.
So pretty much, lucky.
No. Okay.
And it was fucking awesome.
I was gonna say you downloaded the thing I sent you, didn't you?
No, I went to see it in
the
70 millimeter.
I'm pissed it's not a new scan.
It's not? I thought it was.
No,
apparently not. I was really excited to get these because I found them at Walmart, and then like a day later, I hear Tom bitching about them. I was like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have bought these."
No, and the new movie is not a new scan either. It's the same shit. I don't know what the fuck Tarantino's thinking. I don't know why he wouldn't let him rescan them. Probably because of his color timing and shit. That's my guess. But
But what is it? I don't know. I'm waiting to see if is the whole bloody affair coming on 4K by
Yeah.
itself soon? Okay, because I think going forward, like that's the only way I'll really watch the film, just because it was such an awesome experience seeing it all in like one time. Because the last time I saw both of these movies was like I saw them like a day apart, and I was like, but seeing it all in one, the whole story from beginning to end type thing, and I got a friend with me to see it just to be like, hey, like, have you ever like seen something projected in 70 millimeter? Well, tonight's the night. You're gonna see something fucking awesome. And yeah, it was a fucking awesome experience.
Nice. You get to see all the good stuff in theaters.
I don't know, like that's the last time I like spent like big money for like a ticket to like see something like that, but it was worth it. And plus, like, I don't know, a big fight almost broke out at one point, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Well, you do live in that area, so
yeah, and there's a bar, so
just lucky nobody had a gun.
Yeah,
Janie's got a gun. We gotta be quiet because you saw YouTube.
Yeah.
Part of me still prefers. I mean, I like that they had added all the, gory footage and all that stuff, but I still kind of like it better as two films. It makes more sense to me. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But I mean, as a whole film, it still works. It's just, I don't know. The separation works better because the first half being her telling the story is all in like kung fu style movie, and it's kind of exaggerated because she's an unreliable narrator in that sense. And then you get to the second half, or the second film, which is in real time, more or less. So it's not, over exaggerated stuff anymore. It's more realistic. It's more like a spaghetti western in a way. So to me, I always felt that the separation made more sense. But the whole bloody affair is still cool. They got the added bits to it. The only parts you lose is her narration, and that's it. So which I never understood because it was in the original version I saw. I don't know why he ever took it out. Because originally the movie starts out with that, with her. So instead of part 2 starting out with "I'm on my way to kill Bill, I killed a whole lot of people to get here," blah 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 blah. That was in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Instead, and then you'd still, and everything else was still the same except for it didn't have the extended part of the animated bit. So other than that, the version I saw was exactly the same, almost except for those two minor differences.
Yeah, that's about right. But I actually made it like 10 minutes late to the screening, unfortunately, just because of like traffic and bullshit. So
yeah, this version starts just like the other
Yeah.
part 1 does. For some reason, he didn't put back in the "I'm gonna kill Bill," blah 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 shit. We're in black and white.
But I just thought watching the whole like 4.5 hours or however long it was, like it didn't feel like it's paced so fucking well. You like forget it's that long. So I guess that's why I like the whole bloody affair. And I thought watching them both in like one movie was like it was such an epic.
It's still
experience.
split up though. That's the other stupid part.
Okay,
like,
it's split
with the
up.
intermission. Yeah.
No, but I liked that. It was like watching a fucking.
And I have a feeling when it comes on disc, it's going to
Epic.
get split up at the intermission too.
Probably.
So it's going to be like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Possibly.
No, at the end of the day, though, I'm just glad it's finally out there. I just wish Tarantino would have rescanned the movie because it does not look as good as his other movies. It looks like shit. It's got grain in it bigger than cornflakes. I mean, this is one time where it's too much grain because it's like because it was such an old scanning system that like it just looks like ass. And I'm sure that's the only reason he does not want to do it, because he considers that his negative. That's the thing I've heard, which is kind of weird to me. It's like, dude, you should know. You're a vinyl dude. You're an analog guy. You doing this to your movies is no different than somebody putting a digital master on a record and trying to pretend it's better. You should know it's not better. You should be able to know to go back to that original master. If Lionsgate was going to pony up the dough to do it, fucking do it. I mean, that's the rumor I heard, is that Lionsgate was more than willing, and he said no. But I thought that he was saying no because he didn't want to do it for the other versions. He wanted to do it for the new one. But I could tell pretty much, I was kind of afraid of it, and it's even worse when you watch it at home. I could tell seeing it in theater, it was the same old scan, because it has that fucking ghost trail bullshit because of the way it captures grain. And it's the same exact fucking thing on the whole bloody affair on the digital version. So it's like, God damn it, dude. Why did you do that? Why are you not going back and fixing your movie? It's not going to ruin anything. You should be able to just rescan the film, take those segments, and just replace them in the original workflow. So then everything should come out the other end exactly the same as it was before, only at a higher resolution. Like, that's what I don't understand. Unless, Runner, you know it better than I do now with your film school background. I just don't get it. Because to me, that makes the most sense.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen like the digital or the 4K versions that I brought up. I just recently, not like weeks ago, saw the 70 millimeter print.
See, now this is one of the few times where I've said the 4K makes the movie look worse.
Yeah.
Because the Blu-ray actually hides a lot of the imperfections that the 4K exaggerates big time, like the trailing grain and some other shit that's
why
inherent in all old scans.
That was why I was bummed I got that, because I was like, fuck. Because I thought it would be.
Well, there's no other real way to get them, and it's still, I guess, technically better. It's like, whatever. I mean, because the Blu-ray files wouldn't be as big as the original files, but to me, it just exacerbated all the issues that the original file has. So, yeah.
I get you.
Because the scans are old as shit. Because these were scanned back in 2004, and he did it all digitally. That's why. Because he was one of the first to do the whole digital beginning to end thing after, like, Jason X and a few others had done it.
Yeah.
And that's why Jason X looks like shit in 4K, kids.
It does. Don't buy that one. Keep your Blu-rays of that one.
Oh, everybody bought that one. Nobody bought the good-looking one.
Yeah, because apparently that's the one they hate.
But yeah, I was disappointed, although I was happy to finally see I got a private screening of Kill Bill. Cold Bloody Affair. Because nobody else was in the theater.
Real? Oh, man. That's crazy. The one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, this is not going to do well, because I went to the first showing on, I can't remember if it was Thursday or Friday when it dropped.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, almost all the shows were sold out by the point I was there, so it was a sold-out screening.
That gave me hope once people were telling me that, and I was like, well, shit, I wish I would have seen it in a better screening, because my screening sucked. The left channel was out.
Yeah.
And the picture just looked like ass. That's how I couldn't tell if it was a new scan or an old scan, because I just couldn't tell because the picture looked like shit.
Yeah, so. I thought about watching it when AMC was doing a release, because Lionsgate was like pumping it out like end of the year, and then I heard.
I wonder how that 70 millimeter looks though, because I wonder how he processed it.
It looks really damn good.
I mean, I wonder. I don't know.
I thought it looked amazing, especially like the black and white shots. I don't know. There's something about 70 millimeter black and white shots that look beautiful.
Right, but my point is he didn't shoot it 70 millimeter, and then he scanned it digitally before the editing process. So, because he shot, he shot it on film. I know that, but
yeah, I don't know. I thought it worked fine, at least for me. I didn't have any gripes.
But I just wonder at what point did he make that print, and how was the print made? I guess is my question, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that I don't know.
It was probably scanned out directly from the digital file, is my guess. Yeah, it doesn't cut it. There's extra scenes to it. Like it picks up. See, because here's the weird part: is a character that I thought was Bill is a younger character isn't. It's a totally different character. I was all kind of like, wait a minute, I thought that was Bill. I'm like, I guess it's not. It's Pretty Ricky is his name. I didn't know it was a completely different character until I saw this version. Because it doesn't even have that part in the original Whole Bloody Affair. Because I believe this was done just for this version. Was the whole point. So yeah. Because that's the thing, is the animated sequence looks fucking amazing in the 4K, but the rest of the movie looks that much more dog ass. So you can tell he probably used the original files for that, but yeah. Well, he technically used the original files for everything else too, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I know people think he is, but to me, I mean, he's as close as I'll get to somebody who I generally have hero worship with. I won't completely, but
as a filmmaker, I would say no. But I don't know the guy as a person very well, even though
his opinions I don't always agree with. But yeah.
I was gonna say his opinions are very hit and miss, but I do listen to him in certain like if he's on like Rogan or some shit like that, I'll listen to him there, or some other podcast he'll jump on to like talk about film and stuff.
Unless he talks a little more in depth about why he doesn't like Paul Dano or Matthew Lillard, I will still say he picked the wrong dude to pick on with Matthew Lillard. Like I said, he might as well have just said Keanu Reeves at that point.
I was gonna say that's what I thought, but Tarantino likes speed in The Matrix. That was one of his favorites of what he said.
The funniest thing I thought was like he picked on Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano and Owen Wilson, nobody said shit about Owen Wilson.
no, because Owen Wilson's not that great of an actor. It just made Owen go, wow.
Everybody was like,
should go try and commit suicide again. Wow.
Like, no, you can't pick on Matthew Lillard or Paul Dano. Oh, okay, we'll give you.
Yeah, not so much Paul Dano, but yeah, the Matthew Lillard thing just set people the fuck off.
I was gonna say, like when he picked on Matthew Lillard, that one I was kind of like, oh man, like why?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he just picked the wrong people. It's like, motherfucker, you could have said anybody else. Like, why did you have to say that name?
Yeah, it's like I was familiar with Matthew Lillard as a fucking kid. It's like that's how.
Paul Dano I can kind of understand, but like it depends. Like he could have said like, look, I got no issues with those people personally. I just don't like their acting style or something like that, maybe. But like,
I think Paul Dano's great if you cast him in the right kind of.
I think he just picked a bunch of rando names. To be honest with you, I could be wrong, but I think he just picked a bunch of rando names that he would never hire. Because my defense to him would be like, dude, your favorite fucking actor is John Travolta. Like, come on.
Well, do you know why Tarantino talked about Paul Dano?
No, that's what I was kind of trying to figure it all out.
So
like
you know how Tarantino like named his top like 20 movies of the 21st century,
something like that. I can remember he did that like
so
not that long ago. Yeah.
I think I could be wrong, but number 5 I think was There Will Be Blood, the Daniel Day-Lewis, Paul Thomas Anderson movie. And Paul Dano plays a side character in it, and Tarantino said he would have put that one as number 1 if it weren't for Paul Dano. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he said what he said about him right afterward, just criticizing him.
But I don't know where where Matthew Lillard or Owen Wilson came in, unless he was just trying to pick actors that have quirkiness to them, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. Because that's the only thing I could think that kind of is the same about any of those 3 actors, is that they do have kind of quirky personalities that they bring to their characters usually, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how Matthew Lillard was brought up, but I know Owen Wilson was brought up because it was another favorite of his. I think it was a Woody Allen film that Owen Wilson starred in, and he said like, yeah, the guy kind of annoys me and whatnot, but
did he mention Scream or one of the other? Because I know he liked Scream, I think, but
no, I thought he didn't like Scream.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe
I remember reading an article years ago, like it listed off his like films he doesn't like, and I remember Scream being one of them.
Maybe I was trying to. I know he talked about it before. I was trying to think of why would he even bring up Matthew Lillard. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I don't know why he brought him up either.
Might as well have said like Howie Mandel or somebody like that nobody gives a shit about, right? Like.
I feel like those are I feel like the ones that most people don't care about he likes, because he's kind of like weird, because there's certain movies
well, my point is he can't go by the caliber of their acting. The thing I can go by is like that's the only thing I can think that they're kind of as a connective tissue is they're just kind of like quirky actors.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. They kind of have a weird character. He could have said Pauly fucking Shore and people wouldn't have batted an eye, I bet. But Matthew Lillard is like I've been bringing like, because I've noticed this with the whole thing. I think I brought it up on the Scream review, like I asked a few people if they were going to go see the movie or whatever, and all the women that said they were going to go see it, every one of them said, oh, I hadn't seen the last few, but I'm going to see this one because of Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
So like he's got something about him that's kind of like a Keanu Reeves thing, and meeting him I can understand that, and I think Greg and I talked about that before you got here last week. Yeah.
I've always wanted to meet him at like a horror convention or something, but he never like
meet him. I'm just
I was gonna say the only one I've met was Jamie, and he was really cool to me.
Jamie's gonna be there too. See, that's the thing is like I'm trying to save money so I can get to meet these people for the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
And Brian Bard, Matthew Lillard is actually having a career comeback. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, he never really went anywhere, but I think Tarantino kind of helped his.
Yeah,
between that and Scream 7 were like a boom boom for him. Like, yeah.
And he's in the new season of Daredevil, which if people watch that, he's also in the new Carrie with Mike Flanagan.
He was in, what was it? I didn't see the movie, but he was in Life of Chuck, which was also a Mike Flanagan film. He was in Five Nights at Freddy's, so that was pretty.
In the Five Nights at Freddy's movies that are getting kind of big amongst those people.
Yeah.
And there's like another show he's going to be in too.
What? Oh shit! I think I just figured out why he picked on Matthew Lillard. Didn't Five Nights at Freddy's 2 come out the same weekend as Kill Bill Volume 2?
I don't know.
He does this every fucking time he's got to go up against them.
Oh, they both.
This is one of the reasons why he hated Star Wars.
Oh, they both came out in December. I remember. Yes,
I think they did. I'm trying to remember now. I'm like, wait a minute. Now this makes fucking sense. That's why he went after Lillard.
That's so weird.
Because he's like sitting there going, "That fucking movie's gonna beat mine, you little bastards."
Those are like two completely different audiences.
Doesn't matter with him. He did the same thing to Star Wars because he was up against Star Wars with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and they fucking stole his theater.
Hateful Eight and
Hateful Eight. That's what it was. Yeah,
Force Awakens.
And then,
but the hate is deserved for that one.
There was another movie that went up against Once Upon a Time that he was bitching about too. He does this every time, so that's all it was. Now that I think about it. So I'm not going to give him a complete pass on that, but I know what he was doing now. That's why.
Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy and seeing that 6 is out in the chat and she liked it, we're talking to Matthew Lillard. She sent me this. So anybody out in the chat or anybody watching wants a free digital copy. If I can get it to come up here, there you go. See that?
I haven't seen the first one.
There's Five Nights at Freddy's 2 digital copy. Thanks to 6. If you guys can make that out.
Oh, 6. Congratulations.
There you go. Anybody out in the chat, anybody watching, if you get it and you download it, let us know.
She's got a YouTube channel.
So there you guys go. Thank you, 6. This is for everybody for the channel here. If you want a digital copy of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'm hoping it stays clear long enough. Nab it. And we're clear. So there you guys have it.
I didn't love the first one that much. I was a little disappointed with it, but I wasn't like huge into the games. And if you're like a diehard fan of the games, the movies work well if you're a fan of those. So I'm not sure if you'll like it or not, but I don't know. The first one I wanted more of the animatronic stuff, and I don't know. They focused too much on like the human characters, I thought, in the first one, which was kind of disappointing, but that was just me.
I haven't seen either one of them. So.
I've heard from some friends of mine that I might enjoy 2 more, but I don't know.
I know my nephew and his girlfriend, well, I guess I should say his soon-to-be wife, they loved them. They loved them. So, and they were huge fans of them. And so it's like, it's perfect. So I've been meaning to want to watch them because I don't know too much about them.
Well,
but I've been wanting to kind of see him just to give him a shot. So
I was gonna say, like, I've noticed this thing lately with like video game adaptations where it's like if you're like a fan making it and it appeals to the fans very well, like that seems to really work for the most part. And that's what I kind of get from those movies. And as a Mortal Kombat fan, hopefully they stick it well with 2.
Good night, John the Beagle Dad. Have a good one.
I will admit that trailer.
So far, the trailers look pretty good.
Yeah, that last trailer, I'll admit, was pretty good.
And I think they're kind of nailing it with the whole Johnny Cage thing and the IMDb.
She probably should have been the lead of the first one.
I was gonna say the IMDb marketing was really damn good when they first started it out. But yeah,
I'm kind of gonna stick with my initial point, is that they kind of knew they were gonna do like a trilogy to begin with. Why would you want to blow your wad in the first film? And
you don't want to get
the tournament right away, when that's kind of the problem with the original film, is they get the tournament out of the way, and then part 2 sucks donkey balls. So like,
part 2 sucks for many different reasons.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you kind of shot your wad with the story in the first one, is my point. And this one, like, I agree. Like, I hate the Cole story. They should have went with the original script. because there was like a difference in a few things, and then the guy who wrote, I think, Wonder Woman 84 or something like that, did a rewrite or something like that on it, and he changed a couple things, including how they get the emblem, the Mortal Kombat emblem, and they get chosen to be a part of the group.
I didn't like that idea.
And also at the end of the movie, Cole just literally turns into Scorpion in the original script.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know. I'm a little mixed on that, just because they didn't show enough of like the actual Scorpion. But
in this case, it looks like we actually get Scorpion as Scorpion. I didn't see Cole anywhere.
Yeah.
So
well,
you don't see him hardly at all in the trailer.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor he might get killed off in the first 5 minutes.
They're gonna pull a G.I. Joe 2 on his ass.
Yeah, just kill him off and good.
That would be great, because from what I've heard, like the second one is supposed to be like a Johnny Cage Katana movie,
and they brought back Kano too. They bring him back to life. You see him in the second.
Yeah.
Film, so.
They also brought back Kung Lao. But they're revenants, but I don't know if you know what those are if you play the games.
I know what a revenant is.
I've never really played anything beyond like the third game, so I don't really know. I mean,
I played.
That came out already? I didn't get mine yet. Of course, I didn't have enough money to get it. So,
you know who Quan Chi is, the character? He's like a white bald dude.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
I'm
a bunch
white
of tattoos.
Dude.
Oh, like pale white, and he has a
bunch
bunch of like.
Runner.
I'm a pale white bald dude. Oh, there we go. Action required. I don't have any money. Go
He's a character from the games that's going to get introduced in the second one, and you'll understand why they get resurrected from the dead. It's very. They're using a similar concept in MKX, so. I hope the second one's good. If the second one is like superior to the first and it works kind of on its own as like the tournament thing, then I hope it's good. I wanna love it.
All right.
Well, and I was just reminded by John Phillips. This goes back. Aerosmith Big Ones did have 2 original ones, technically one. Deuces, which was on Beavis and Butthead Experience, and Blind Man, which actually was a fairly big hit for them.
Yeah, Blind Man.
Till I met a
Yep.
blind man who taught me how to see. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. John Phillips is going to get thanked again later on in the show, so stay tuned.
Nice. All right, Runner. Any final words on the
wrap it up, Runner?
Bill, nothing else to say.
I've been doing most of the talking.
Yeah. Well, you know more about this stuff than me. I didn't watch the. I brought the.
I was there when it came out. You wasn't even born yet.
What's up, Brandon?
I technically was.
Shit.
I was like just born when the first one came out, or around that time.
You was an amoeba.
Amoeba. I can guarantee that my
was called Crawl back then.
Funny.
I can guarantee you my next pick will nobody's going to want to talk about it but me. So. Anyways, any final words there, Runner?
No, nothing else to say. Good movies.
Cool. Chew. How about you? All right, so let me get ready.
I like turtles.
I seen you saw that post, guys. I wonder how many people actually thought that was real. She didn't really say that. But we do have
you dirty bastard. I'm thinking, yes, Sydney Sweeney's gonna play Neil. Yes. Fuck her lie. Greg is fake news.
I know. I found
you
that.
You are fake news.
I found that. She might have said it.
The very disingenuous Greg of FanZcene.
I saw that post. I'm like, is that even a real fucking quote?
He's a liar. He makes up news just to get clicks.
I didn't make that.
We all know it.
That
you know it. We know it.
That quote sounds a little too good to be true.
I know that. What, you think she really said that after
I did?
Came out? Who knows? Maybe she honestly.
Why wouldn't she like Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. But we do have a $1.99 super
Chicks
chat.
dig Ninja Turtles.
Hey, you never know.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not really. I know a few. So, but yeah, so we did get a $1.99 super chat from Talking Movie Bubbles. It says, have you seen Iron Lung?
I need one.
I have not seen it, but I've been wanting to see it. Did you say?
I've seen it.
Is it good?
It's decent.
I've heard it was good.
It's not like, don't expect like a great movie. Like there are moments in the and I had the theater all by myself, which was actually kind of nice and chill. But that was because it was like out for like a week or two already by the time I saw it, and it was still playing at my matinee, which was awesome. But yeah, no, I saw it. There were a couple of moments where like the movie was like too dark, and I almost kind of like blacked out and like got distracted. But it was an interesting, like, well done. I'm not too familiar with like the game that it's based on, but what was kind of crazy is like, I don't know if you heard, but like there's no like studio
it's just
intros.
Markiplier.
No, I know, but like not even like his logo comes up. The movie just starts.
It's because he doesn't have like once again, my nephew saw this. He loved it because he's been following Markiplier on YouTube for years. He had no logo or anything. It was no studio. He just made the movie.
I know.
They kind of forced him to put a Markiplier thing at the end because they needed a studio name.
Yeah, I know. When the movie just started, I was kind of like, oh wow, like it actually, like, it was cool, and I knew that he did his own thing with it, and I used to watch Markiplier a long time ago.
In fact, he grew up where I grew up.
Nice. And yeah, I'll admit his acting in it was better than I expected, and I thought the idea behind it was like really good, like the way the blood is used and all that. It was a nice little film that took place in one location pretty much.
I want to see it. I know he's planning on I know he said he wants to do everything independent, and he plans on independently trying to release it on Blu-ray himself as well.
No, that's great. And honestly, like, while I don't think it's a great film, while I do think there are things in it that are well done, I hope that, you know, it would be cool if like he directed a script that was like really damn good, and he like learns everything he did off of making that movie to like making something that's like just as good, because he does have that potential.
Yeah,
I will say that, especially when it comes to like horror and stuff.
I think he's gonna do well. He's gonna do well.
And I actually, what is it? I did a double feature of that and Send Help all in one day.
Nice.
It was pretty fucking awesome.
Nice. Thank you, Talking Bubbles, for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it, and hi to you. And as always, remember this, folks, when you guys watch movies.
It's such a sadness that you think you've seen a film on your fucking telephone. Get real.
I miss David Lynch.
You know what else we just lost?
What?
The Exorcist franchise. I just heard John Leguizamo's.
Oh yeah, you can't watch it now. You can't watch it now.
The rest of the cast is kind of solid though.
That's what was pissing me off about all these horror things, which we'll get into my movie and do a little rant here though. But that's what was pissing me off about all these horror outlets, from like the big ones, from like even like Fangoria and Bloody Disgusting and other horror big time people, YouTubers and magazines and stuff. They're all coming out giving all these really bad reviews to Scream 7, saying it's corporate and Scream needs to go and all this. But they're sitting here going, you know, how fucking cool is it that Mike Flanagan is making another Carrie? He's making another Mist. He's making an Exorcist. Like, yeah, I like Mike Flanagan too, but you're really not going to say shit about that?
If anything, the last two movies were more corporate. My God.
I was going to say, like, a lot of this like outrage and stuff that Seven is getting, like the John Campea clip and stuff. I'm like, where was this energy for 5? Like, that's what I've been asking.
All them people that were bitching, they all got special. Like, even like
we're a bunch of racist motherfuckers. We're the ones that are racist. Remember this.
Yeah.
Yes. We went and saw it.
Yeah, we're racist.
And Brooke was her name, Brooke Adams or whatever. She shouldn't have to apologize for shit.
No, she shouldn't. Anna Camp.
Or Anna Camp, that's what it was. Sorry, I got it way off. I don't know who the fuck Brooke Adams is. I'm just making shit up.
I knew the moment she posted that she was going to have to apologize.
I did too. I saw that. Fuck.
All that proved to me is I guarantee you everybody on that set was laughing at all the people behind their back.
Well, they were, because they're dropping shit in the movie. You could tell they were fucking.
You could tell.
That's what I said. You might as well not have poken the bear. You should have took the higher road. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. But then,
but anyhow,
like all this energy wasn't with 5 because like the guy, what's his name that has one of the biggest horror YouTube channels, Dead Meat. They're in Scream. They're in Scream 5. They get all this cool Scream shit for 5 and 6. They didn't give none of that to him for Part 7, so that's why they're all pissy.
Well, that and it's a political thing. You can tell that the people who actually give a shit more about that than they do the actual films.
Yeah. But
and no, I don't think it would have been cool to hear. I've heard the idea of what Scream 7 was supposed to be. No, I think that's fucking stupid. Yeah, the cool part would have been have Sidney kill Melissa Barrera, but other than that, who the fuck cares? It was exactly what I was saying it was going to be. Jenna Ortega was going to get killed off in the first part, just like Drew Barrymore, of course. So that means she was only going to be there for a day or two of shooting. Boom, she's gone because they can't afford her anymore.
Yep.
And then Melissa Barrera's gone at the end anyway because Sidney gets to kill her. Big fucking deal. And how do you know Sidney's going to come back? Because she didn't even come back for the last one.
Exactly.
So that was a shot in the goddamn dark anyway. And the only reason they got her back is because they didn't have the money that they had to spend on Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera to give to her.
Yeah. So, exactly. And most people don't know, like even like one of the jokes that's completely going over people's heads is the Gail Weathers joke where they go, I heard you were fired, and she goes, I wasn't fired, my contract wasn't renewed.
Yeah,
that's literally them, like you said.
There's a lot of cracks in there. You can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, even it was bad enough when the Scream 6 or Scary Movie 6 trailer was taking knocks on it, and then you turn around because they even had a few knocks in that, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
They're letting this play before this movie, and then I saw it in the movie. I'm like, oh shit! I can't believe Paramount let them do that, but okay.
I know.
That trailer was quite a surprise for me when I saw it.
And everybody's like, "Let's support Scary Movie 6 now." It's like,
that movie's gonna do so
studio,
good.
Right?
It's gonna kick the shit out of Superman. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Or Supergirl, I mean.
Supergirl. Let's go to
now they moved it up the week that Supergirl comes out.
No, it opens against Master of the Universe now.
Or Masters of the Universe. That's what it is. Yes, sorry, Masters of the Universe. That's dead too, by the way. But Supergirl might do okay, but Master of the Universe is toast.
Yeah. But no, like people are like, let's support Scary Movie 6 over this. Is like, it's Paramount. It's the same studio. You're still giving your money to the people that made Scream 7.
Yeah, and they even they showed the trailer early for Scream 7 as well, which is hilarious.
Anyways, my next pick, as if we went on a rant there, which I doubt anybody will talk about.
We still found a way to get to Scream. It doesn't matter.
There's still going to be another option to get to it for my last pick, but it's not Scream related, but it sort of is. But this is Skinwalkers. The shout out to Rick who sent me this because this is a foreign, because they don't have a U.S. Blu-ray release of it. I doubt anybody here has seen this but me.
Yep, never heard of it.
I'm aware of it, but I've never seen it. I don't think.
It's a werewolf movie. It's from like the early 2000s. It's like one of them early 2000s like horror type movies where it's a little more action than horror movie, whatever. But the plot of the movie is that there's these two camps of werewolves taken from the ancient legend of Skinwalkers and the Native Americans, and some of them don't want to be werewolves anymore. They think it's a curse. The other ones, they want to be werewolves forever and like kill and hurt and do all that horrible things, right? And so there's a child that was born between a werewolf and a human, and once he reaches 13 years of age, if he survives that long, he will have a cure to take away everybody from being a werewolf. And so the fight is to get this special boy, so to save him from the mem and stop the bad guys. So that's like the plot of the movie. It's not a bad little movie. It's not great, but I remember seeing it back in the day, and I've always wanted it, and I could never find it because they never released it on Blu-ray. I think they did release a DVD of it, but I think it might be cost a lot of money now for the DVD. I'm not sure. Yeah, thank you, Red and Brad. I figured you would at least see it. Somebody would have at least seen it. It's a good movie. It's a fun movie. And it's also like if anybody ever seen the old TV show Roswell, because this has got a pretty decent cast. If you've ever seen the TV show Roswell, do you guys remember that show from the I guess the WB, then the CW? The guy that
I've heard of it. Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
Like the guy there, he's from that show where he's one of the aliens. I think this is the only other thing I've seen him in. Elias Cody's from Ninja Turtles. Casey Jones is in it. Rona Mitra is in it. She's the mom of the boy. I'm trying to remember everybody that's in it. I think they're the biggest names in the movie. But yeah, no, it's a fun little movie. It's pretty action packed, and the werewolves are designed by Rick Baker, not by Rick Baker, but by his company, the Rick Baker Company. So they designed werewolves. They don't look too bad. The transformations aren't great, but it's yeah. Are they really? Has it gone up that high? I have all of them already, so I did actually like that show. So, but yeah, I got that. So, but
very expensive bastards.
I mean, usually you can find those old honestly, to be fair, usually you can find a lot of these old WB DVDs on at like thrift stores for super cheap. Like so many, like you know how many seasons of the Gilmore Girls I found at thrift store. I don't own them, but like they're like, you go to the thrift store and you can find like Gilmore Girls like crazy. They're everywhere. Gilmore Girls, Buffy. So occasionally I do find the Roswells, but I don't. I already have all mine. So, $229. Wow. I paid like $10 a piece for the 3 seasons I have. It only ran 3 seasons. Dang. That's crazy. But no, anyways, Skinwalkers, like I said, I think there's a DVD, an American DVD. I think it costs a little too much, but this is a fun movie. I have fun with this movie. It's early 2000s, cheesy action, campy, werewolf, like quick boom boom in and out, 90-minute long movie. Doesn't overstay its welcome. It's clear though watching it that there was probably some edits in this, because there's like one character at the very beginning of the movie that like you think she's going to be part of the movie, and then you never see her ever again. So I kind of feel like maybe there was some edits, like some people were cut out of the movie and stuff like that. So, but anyways, it's a fun movie. Check it out. It's I like it. I liked it. If you guys can get your hands on it, yeah. Hey, going to a thrift store, I have found so many great things at thrift stores, and that don't let a thrift store fool you. There's some really good Blu-rays and DVDs. Like I found the whole series of Deadwood on Blu-ray, like brand new for $10.
That's a deal.
Yeah, it's perfect. No scratches, nothing. It's like brand new, $10.
Yeah, no, you could definitely find some gems like at a thrift store if they're taken care of. I don't know.
Yeah,
depending on where you're at.
Yeah, I'm with you, Steven. I don't think I've ever actually seen one episode of Gilmore Girls. I've never understood it, but I know it has a massive fan base. So
it's because we got dicks.
It's true. I liked Roswell too because it was sort of sci-fi plus what's his name worked on it, who worked on Star Trek The Next Generation. So that's why I kind of got into that. So I can't think of his name right now. He also did Battlestar Galactica, the remake for sci-fi. I can't think of it. Ronald. Oh my God, it was in my head and it disappeared. Anyways, that was that. So if you guys ever get a chance to see it, check it out.
That's right.
Yeah, I would hope you don't. 6. I would hope you don't.
She lied to us if she does.
Yes, Ronald D. Moore. Thank you, Ronald D. Moore, who did a lot of The Next Generation. He worked on the TV show Roswell. It was a good show. Yeah. But anyways, Tom, if you're ready for your next one.
Well, somebody I'm pretty sure has a dick.
Not Runner.
It's Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur, yeah.
Judah Ben-Hur.
Judah.
Yeah, so I got the new 4K steelbook here. Or newer.
Nice.
I want to get that.
Nice embossed.
That's nice.
And then on the back is extended from the front.
That is cool.
So yeah, it's not too shabby.
I like that. Yeah.
It comes with it's only on 4K, split over 2 discs with a bonus disc, only Blu-ray. So yeah, so if you want a Blu-ray, you're gonna have to hang on to the old one, and it looks stunning, as most people have said already. I mean, I believe it was scanned in like 8K or 16K or something like that, 65 millimeters. So of course it looks amazing. Nice. So yeah, and the sound has a new Dolby Atmos track, so it sounds great. What else can I say about Ben-Hur? It's long, it's good, and that's what she said.
Ben-Hur over.
I want to get that 4K, but like I just can't spend that much money at the moment.
I think the standard edition is like 10 or so bucks cheaper, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they put it out of standard. It's also got a regular standard that's not a steelbook.
Part of me I was gonna say they have a normal slipcover, but like part of me wants to wait for like a sale or something.
I'm not even sure if you can still get the steelbook in it. I think it might have sold out.
Well, steelbook's probably sold out.
They usually sell it quick. Like I pre-ordered the Scream steelbook, so I'm hoping I get that. So
the Scream 7.
Scream 7, yeah.
You already pre-ordered it.
I already pre-ordered that, so yeah.
Yep.
That is a pretty bitch in steelbook. I just can't pay for a full price new steelbook.
Yeah,
you're a student. It's allowed.
Yeah. But no, Ben-Hur is great, incredible movie. It's all time.
And I just talked about it not that long ago.
Yeah, we are approaching Easter, aren't we?
Yeah, well, and I think that was the thing, is I think I jinxed it when I brought it on last time, because I said, yeah, I just finally bought this because I hadn't seen it in a long time, and
yeah.
So now that I went and bought it and tracked it down because I think it was OOP, like, of course, since it's out of print, which means the 4K is on the horizon.
Yeah, it's on the way.
And then it was like a week after is when they announced it or whatever, but like, yeah. Or it was in that leak of stuff that we knew was coming out this last year here.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, no, this one didn't come out until just recently here, but just in time for Easter, of course. So yeah. So no, yeah, I think most people will be happy with the scan. It looks good, sounds good. I didn't really get to go through the bonus features, but I'm assuming it has all the same features as before, just carried over onto that bonus disc. Unless something's really majorly missing or gone or different, I'll let you guys know next week. But I just didn't have the time to go through the special features on this one. So yeah.
I mean, it's been I think it's been a staple in everybody's house for, along with the 10 Commandments and Ben-Hur. I think you watch that like once a year, every year in your houses. So yeah, it's a good movie. The remake, it has its moments, but like it.
Oh yeah, I forgot they remade that.
It loses a lot. Like the guy that takes him in on the ship, that he befriends him and takes him like a son under a son. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
In the remake, he's a bad guy and they just kill him on the boat. It's like, what? You're like taking out a whole chunk of the movie.
Well, not only that, that's how he becomes a prince again or whatever.
Exactly.
Or a king again or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie though. I'm glad it looks good in 4K. I'm gonna have to think about getting that, at least the standard. Probably. I won't be able to get to steelbook.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll go on sale eventually too.
Yeah. I still have the Blu-ray set with Ben-Hur and the 10 Commandments. That's the Blu-ray set.
I mean, if I remember right, it looked pretty good on the Blu-ray. I mean, it might even be the same scan. I'm not 100%. It looks like they may have done a new scan. I didn't really check it up against my old one. I'm kind of lacking this week. I did it on one title only, so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. She's never seen it because of that.
That's right.
Yeah, that part in that movie in the remake is awful. Yeah. Have you seen the silent version of Ben-Hur?
I think that's actually on the old Blu-ray I have. I don't know. So let me look and see if it's on this one.
No.
That's a good question.
Ben-Hur, I hardly
no, it is not, but it has 2 all-new special features: Ben-Hur Anatomy of an Epic and the cinematography scale, plus Charlton Heston documentary, making a featurette, screen test, and more. So it may be on here, but I doubt it, because they don't list it.
Yeah.
But I think it's on that set that I had from before. I'll have to look again, because I have that book set that came out.
Yeah.
I got my hands on. So yeah.
Now, see, I've never seen Twilight because I do have a dick. So.
I watched it about 17 minutes and I shut it off. Not if I made it that far.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
I don't seen it. When you're born, they hand every guy a copy of Ben-Hur.
Yep.
Here you go, son.
That and Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and
the good Tombstone now. Dirty Harry, Tombstone, Good, Bad, the Ugly. Tombstone. All that.
What's funny is my dad likes all those movies except for Tombstone.
Yeah, First Blood. They give you that.
First Blood, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with the fucking? Did you see that post where they were like,
Kurt Russell?
doesn't. No, I did see Kurt Russell. He didn't think it was a big success, Tombstone. But no, it's like I saw the thing that said Gen Z doesn't want to see movies like Rambo or
I saw that.
Like they haven't been making movies like that since the 80s. What do you mean they don't want to see it? They haven't. That's like an underserved audience altogether. Freaking pussies.
That sucks because I like Rambo and I'm fucking Gen Z.
They just see it as a conservative character. That's why.
Yeah, it's bad.
Which is funny because he goes against authority in the first film. But hey,
yeah, no, it's like, have you ever seen?
Go ahead, sure, whatever. Yeah. Do we get to win this time?
Yeah.
That's up to you, Rambo.
I was gonna say I fucking love Rambo, but I didn't watch Rambo until like after I saw Rocky because I was a huge Rocky fan when I was a kid.
Yeah,
survival war.
Growing up,
you gotta become
more. Poor Brad. He's always got to watch Twilight.
Rambo has like 10 lines through the first 3 movies. You know that, right?
Yeah, he barely talks it much.
He barely talks at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just actually talked about that earlier because I brought on the Bruce Campbell movie, so After Cancer. Yeah.
So yeah, Ben-Hur, pretty good. I can recommend it. It's almost inevitable that Warner was going to put it out at some point. So yeah.
Yeah, at least Warner's still making them and putting them out for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one upside of the whole Paramount thing. We can at least probably look forward to is that physical media should continue as planned, but
yeah,
we'll see. I'm not always happy with Paramount's output either. So
yeah,
I'm glad they put stuff out, but
well, maybe the Paramounts will start getting better scans now.
Maybe Paramount will release more movies.
Yeah,
because Warner does have the best scanner. So
yeah, and maybe they'll start licensing some more of their stuff out to like Vinegar Syndrome and Arrow and stuff like Warner Brothers has been doing. So
Kino.
I mean, it could, and Kino. There could be some some pluses for this, and that's why I just did a video on it about the Friday the 13th. Is now all the Friday 13th movies will all be under one umbrella now, and so they can
release.
Think
most of the rights are now cleared up too. Yeah,
there's a lot of like Warner Brother, Paramount, like separate distribution stuff. So yeah, like.
Well, yeah, anything that was separate under the Comedy Central, Comedy Network banner thing is now together again. So that means the South Park shit should go away. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah,
but I don't have a lot of faith in David Zaslav, and I'm not so sure that that basically this is going to be what everybody thinks it is. But we don't need to get into all that.
Yeah, do you mean David Ellison?
Or what did I say? Zaslav?
You said Zaslav.
Ellison, yeah, because there's too many Davids.
Yeah, that's true.
It truly is a wait and see situation.
No, literally. I mean,
I hate to say it. I think if Netflix would have bought it, I think things would have just kind of continued as normal. Like Warner Brothers would have still kind of almost been a separate company, but they would have just shut down HBO Max. I think that would have been the only big difference. I could be wrong, but anyway, you were going to say something, Runner. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I was so funny. I was literally going to say of the two evils, like, I don't think either option's great for many reasons.
No.
But like, I would prefer the Paramount over Netflix just because, I don't know. It's just Netflix just like you've said and other people, I've listened to clips of Ted Sarandos when he was on fucking Court or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, he just doesn't seem to like get it all that much when it comes to like, the industry and like all that stuff. So it's like,
well, no, because he's kind of an outsider. Netflix is kind of the outside industry.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I heard him talk there, I was just like, oh god, this guy cannot fucking run Warner Brothers at all. Plus, not only will it be a problem for theaters, but like he even admitted, like, with the Warner Brothers deal, it's like, oh, we don't think the game divisions, like, they don't see anything behind it. I'm like, bro, like, you own Mortal Kombat and the Batman Arkham games. Like, what are you doing? Like, those games are huge.
Well,
So
okay, let's go ahead and.
So like he doesn't even respect the video game side of things, which is also
No, he was going to shut that down actually.
That's oh my god, that's so funny.
But let's go ahead and go to another. Any final words on Ben-Hur, and then we'll go to the pick.
Oh no, I got nothing else to say.
All right. Runner, what do you got for us?
It's so funny because what is it? You mentioned Scream a little bit. Or we talked about
a little bit.
I hate to bring it back, but
here
motherfucker, I brought him on last week.
Runner.
Sorry.
People are so
son
tired
of a
hearing
bitch.
about
Boot
it.
his ass. Boot his ass. No.
Surprise, Sydney.
No, it's not a surprise. We fucking talked about him last week.
I know, but I binged him after 7.
After? You're supposed to watch him before.
I didn't have time before.
Fucking student.
No, I just haven't had the time to see him. And then I found out you guys were going to go see him. I thought about watching Scream 7 later. And then you guys were like, oh, yeah, we're going to watch it opening night. It's like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'll watch it just so I can talk about it with you guys, which I didn't expect to talk about it that late. And I was like, I haven't rewatched the first 4 in a while, so I'll watch that. We're not talking about 5 and 6. I don't own those. I didn't bring those on.
I know people are like, no more, please, no more.
I watched the good ones, people. I watched the good ones. Okay.
Tom's just like,
I'm sorry. I wish I could watch them before 7 and talk about
Fuck
them.
this shit, I'm out. Why do you hate me so much?
Greg even admitted, like, when talking about, like, because I watched some of your Scream videos, Greg.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's one of my favorite franchises. Like, I know people are sick of me talking about it. It's like, I get it. I get why people are sick of us talking about it, but
I get it too.
It ever since I saw the first Scream, I binged all the others, and I was just like, wow, like I really became in love with the franchise.
It's one of those. I don't know what it is about the franchise. It just is.
Like
I've been trying not to bring it up tonight because I know I've talked about it a lot, but I knew it was coming.
But like, like before I went to film school, so this was right around the time I went to my 2-year school. It was like, it was guys like Raimi, Carpenter, Craven that like inspired me and stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the first 2, I mean, all of them were a satisfying watch, but especially the first 2. It's really awesome. Yeah. But we don't have to talk about it much.
No. I mean, if you want to say some quick stuff on it, it's up to you. I'm not going to cut you off because I know you watched them and you wanted to share them. So whatever you want to say.
I don't know. I mean, you guys already talked about it last week. I just wanted to bring it on. To be like, whatever. I watched them.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
You sure you're good?
Yeah, I don't want to bore the audience talking about the same thing over and over. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but it was awesome revisiting these. So
yeah, I do about once a year. Well, before I go into this, honestly, I had been doing it once a year until I saw 5, and that broke me, and I kind of stopped. You know what I mean? And then with this new one, it kind of pulled me back in. But anyways, just spill the beans, Runner.
The beans were already spilled.
All right. Well, do you want me to go on, or do you want to say anything? All right. My final pick of the night before Tom does his is In Search of Darkness, 1995 to 1999, which does have some connection there a little bit, but this is about all the horror movies from 1995 to 1999. I just got this documentary. I think this one might be a little better than the last 90s one that they did, the last 90s one. And I love my little card I have here. What it says here, it says, You are in possession of a limited run numbered edition of In Search of Darkness 1995 to 99, representing a time capsule curation of horror entertainment. Physical media is more important than ever in the digital age. Streaming content will come and go, but physical is forever. Enjoy and share your love of 90s horror with the world. And I have the limited number of 5,361. So, and then it's the booklet and everything. So yeah, I finally got this in the mail. I've been looking forward to getting this. It's pretty fun, and it's pretty interesting in this one because I noticed something funny with this one because unlike the 3 80s ones they did and the 1990 to 1994 one, I noticed they didn't really get too political in this one. It just so happened that this era is, it seemed like there was nothing to be political about. Bill Clinton running the country and everything. I found that fascinating. And then honestly, it's kind of nice when they just talk about the movie and don't talk about what social political comment they're trying to make. I mean, of course, yeah, they do get into some of that in this with certain movies like Tales from the Hood or The Craft, which was queer coded. No shit, it was queer coded. Did you watch The Craft? so they get into some of that stuff with certain ones, but it's pretty interesting that they don't really dive into the politics. Like there was really nothing going on in the world in the 1995-99, so they had to come up with other things. It's like, really, there was nothing going on in 1995 to 99 at all that was made anyways. But no, this is really good. It's over 6 hours long. It covers everything. It covers all those movies. It's like sometimes you forget how many cool movies are in this, and it really does delve into like the second half.
Oh yeah, you're right. OJ totally didn't kill a white woman. Bill Clinton didn't get a blowjob, and Whitewater was never a thing. You're right.
Right. This is
PC was never a thing either in that era. Totally.
This is literally what they say. They said things have kind of sort of quieted down on the news. There was things like, Bill Clinton had a thing with Monica Lewinsky, a bunch of fluff on the news. So people had to look elsewhere for what makes horror. I'm like, seriously? Seriously? I mean, there is a few like with like the OJ, like when they talk about Tales from the Hood and stuff like that. There's a few things, and like especially when they get closer to the end of the decade, when things are about to change over, they get a little more into like all that. But I enjoyed this one. This one is really good. I love when they just talk about the movies and everything, and you can discover some movies you maybe never heard of or that you've forgotten about or that really need Blu-rays. Certain movies that really need Blu-rays release. Like I would really like the movie Necronomicon, directed by Brian Yunzna, on a Blu-ray here in America. I know it's been released in Germany on a Blu-ray, but we don't have a Blu-ray of it here in America. I would really like that as an H.P. Lovecraft fan. I would really, really prefer that. But no, it was great. It talks about the soundtracks of the 90s, how like everybody had these like the new metal or the like the metal soundtracks and stuff of the 90s that came in the decade, how important they were, and how like with the DVDs and the special features they talk about, they do sort of get to that because some of the movies had to be like, they do sort of get to that, like I said, like because like some of the movies that came later in the 90s and stuff had to be toned down and stuff and everything. But they did talk about like Seven, how Seven really impacted horror which one thing I did not know when they started talking about Seven is that the director of Demon Knight, who they talked to, actually talked himself out of the director's job of that and ended up helping them make that movie into a what it became, because they were going to toss the script. He said they came to him, they approached him to make Seven, and for a low budget for like $3 to $8 million, and they were going to make a low budget movie, and they wanted him to come in and do it sort of like this horror movie, and they didn't really know what they had. They didn't really get the script, and he said he read it and he told him, and he's like, "Hey guys, you got something really special here, and if you do it like
he's
this,
like, but if I had seen 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, I might have a better opinion." But
he was like, "If you really do it like this, it could be like this really prestigious movie." And he said later on, his agent called him and said, "You literally talked yourself out of a job because they were going to throw that script in the garbage. And then he's like, you literally told them how to make that movie. So they went out and got Fincher and all that. And Brad Pitt, I almost said Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, and made Seven what Seven was, which is a groundbreaking movie. So yeah, like he literally talked himself out of a job.
Is that did they talk about Seven in that documentary?
Yeah, that's what I'm literally just talking about. Where you been, Runner?
There was a lot of noise happening, so I had to mute, and when somebody in the house was doing laundry, so it kind of distracted me. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck, there's a lot of noise going on. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
So that's what was going on. So I couldn't listen to everything. But no, that's awesome. I watched I watched the re-release on IMAX last January. Yeah. And that made that made the movie like 10 times better for me. I mean, I already liked it, but like I loved it.
And this is good though. Yeah, this is a good little document. And they talk about bats, Tom. They talk about bats, which was really good, because they got Lou Diamond Phillips is in it, and they talk about it and like those type of movies and everything. This one was really good. I really enjoyed this. I really love all these documentaries that they do, regardless of some of the preachy celebrities and directors that they get on there. I mean, yeah, and it kind of sucks hearing all that over and over again on certain things, but they have such great like movies, and you discover so many, like I mentioned, like with these, you discover so many great movies you forgot about, or that you vaguely remembered seeing, or that you have in your collection. And it does make you appreciate some of the 90s horror movies, that because 90s is often overlooked for horror and everything, because they really did try like change up horror in the 90s to make it more like thriller or something different, and there was a lot of serial killer type movies in there. And it wasn't until, I'm not going to talk about it, but it wasn't until like Scream came along that the slasher genre sort of reemerged and came back, and stuff like that. And then you got a lot of movies like Seven and Silence of the Lamb and all those type of movies that came in the wake of those type of movies, or everybody wanted to make those two type of movies later in the 90s, was like movies like Seven and movies like Scream. And that's why you got to like a bunch of those, but like it gets to like the Full Moon movies and Castle Freak and like those type of movies, and some foreign movies, and so stuff like that. It talks about Hellraiser's Bloodlines, which was really good, and it really talked about how it became an Alan Smithy film and everything, and like how the meddling that happened in that movie with the Doug Bradley talks about that.
That's like one of the only really good ones past 3 and 4.
Yeah, Bloodlines is great. Yeah. Yeah. And so it's really fun to listen to these when they talk about these movies. And like it's so much in these documentaries, because like they're 6-hour long documentaries, so like they're like 3 or 4 documentaries crammed in one, because then you go from year to year in all these movies they talk about, but in between certain years they'll talk about like TV movies, like they talk about Sometimes They Come Back Again, and they talk about Tremors 2, which was I believe like a Showtime.
Straight to video Showtime.
Yeah, straight to video. Yeah, they talk about like that, and they talk about the soundtracks, what was on TV, and stuff like that. So they really dive into a lot in these documentaries. And their next one will be In Search of Darkness, the 70s. They're going to the 70s for the next set. And also, if you do want to get their other new documentary that I'm helping sell right now, the Thing Expanded documentary. There's a link in the description down below if you guys want the Thing Expanded, which covers the entire thing, the making of the Thing, with John Carpenter, with Kurt Russell, all of them on board. Keith what's his name? You guys know what I'm talking about. But like all the remaining cast members, Keith David, thank you. They're all in that documentary.
Told y'all I'm not racist.
Neither am I. I know Keith David. I just couldn't think of his last name. They're all in that documentary. It's going to be a great documentary. The link is in the description down below. If you use that link,
but these honkies are racist.
If you click that link and buy the documentary from my link in my description, it does help out my channel. So if you guys are into that. But no, yeah, check this out. Check this out if you haven't seen it. If you guys are into these,
I still got to get the 90 to 95 one too, or whatever.
This is the 95. Then you went to 90 to 94.
90, 94 or whatever. Yeah, I don't have either one. So yeah.
These
So
are
I
fun.
checked out because of the political shit, to be honest with you.
Well,
Plus, they kind of cut us out of the, like, I mean, I guess we could have sold the one, but then after that, they hadn't really gotten in contact with us again. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Just a personal thing, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, then this is what I said. Like, that's what something I really liked about this one is, like, just so happened when a certain, when their president is in power, there's nothing to really complain about. So they just talk about the movies.
Odd.
They just talk about the movies, which is great. But for me, like, I've enjoyed all these, even regardless of some of the political stuff, because it's just fun to see all these old horror movies and stuff like that.
What's funny is I was just reminded of all the Whitewater shit with Hillary being in the Epstein shit. It's like, oh yeah, I remember she was constantly with that whole Whitewater thing.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wait,
she doesn't recall anything. It's the same fucking answers.
At all. That's what it said. It's like, there's a Scream movie that's #1 at the box office. We're at war in the Middle East. The Clintons are testifying in the thing, and coming soon is a scary movie. Are we in the 90s again? And yes, I know Scream movie didn't come out till 2000.
It just came out. We had a Scream movies in the 90s, so there you go.
Exactly. As I said, like, so it's like we're in the 90s again. But no, it's really good. I really enjoyed this documentary. It was fun.
I don't recall that. Hell, I've never even been here. But there's a picture of you right here next to the individual. I don't recall that.
Every time she says I don't recall, I take that as a yes.
Yeah. That's what they should do. Okay, from here on out, if Miss Clinton says, I do not recall that, we'll just take that as a yes. Sorry. Everybody wonders, like, because, yeah, like, Billy, nobody ever, like, yeah, a lot of people thought he was a piece of shit and this and that and the other, but, like, nobody remembers how bad everybody hated Hillary. That's why she lost so badly against Trump. It's like, of Trump, of all people. Like, look, I ain't the biggest Trump fan in the world either, but goddamn, like, what do you want to do? Like, you might as well just hand it to the man. Like, I was not surprised he won.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's not get into that. But
there is another era that was quite political, if you're done.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I enjoyed the documentary. It was fun.
Because, this is a new one I got, and I hope Mr. Phillips is still in the chat. John sent me this, so I want to thank him. He didn't have to, but it was very generous of him. Otherwise, I would not have it yet. But Arrow recently released a fancy 4K of the Michael Crichton classic, Westworld, where nothing can go wrong.
Nice.
Go wrong. Go wrong. Go wrong.
Yul Brenner.
Did you get the Excalibur one, Tom?
I did not yet, but John also got me that, so that's coming, but it hasn't showed up yet.
Lucky.
But yeah, so this is the nice.
I got the Excalibur one in the mail. Not that long.
Hey, John,
to watch
you can send me stuff too, John. I'm good.
I'm very thankful for John for doing this because he did not have to. Like I said, because like I told him, I was just waiting for it to go on sale. Right. Really, although I was like, yeah, this is a I don't want to say a favorite. It is a kind of a favorite of mine. I love this movie.
I like Westworld.
I mean, it's proto Jurassic Park, which is funny because you look at this movie and you go, okay, so Crichton goes, yeah, kids aren't into Westerns anymore and knights and shit. What are they into now? Oh, yeah, dinosaurs. Let's do it with dinosaurs. like, there's even the same lines in the movie. Like, nothing works around here. And stuff like that. All the same kind of lines that are in Jurassic Park are in this movie. The same kind of shit. But no, this is a great set. It looks good. The weird thing is, though, and I don't know if this is just because it was an MGM film and the movie was so popular that it was, reprinted so many times, but there's so many sections of this movie that are clearly replaced, where the negative has been replaced with either the inner positive. I mean, I don't even think it's that because it doesn't look that good. I think it's like a first run master or something like that. Because there's just large chunks and swaths of this movie where they don't even note it in the beginning of the movie, which is weird. But there's just tons, almost every scene. It's really strange how you can tell it's not, because the degradation in the quality jumps so often. They're like, okay, clearly this is from like a dupe of a dupe. And this, maybe has some opticals in it, sure. But why does this look like this? Because it doesn't even make sense. So you're like, okay, they must have struck so many prints of this movie. MGM owned it initially, though, Tyrell. So that's what I'm saying. Like they and with the sale, who knows if they got all the proper elements to it or what they have. because obviously what is from the negative is there, but there's just large chunks that are not, and they didn't say anything about it in the head of the film or anything like that. You also get, for the first time, as far as I know, ever, except for I don't think you've ever even made it on Laserdisc, the 4.0 surround sound track. So that is like one of the more old school 60s, 70s surround sound tracks compared to the new 5.1 mix or newer 5.1 mix that came from this Blu-ray and the old DVD from Warner Brothers back in the day, which that 5.1 mix is pretty good. And there is a stereo mix on here. Now, I don't know if that's just a downfold, because it has the old mono mix. It just says 2.0 stereo. It doesn't say if it was initially an original stereo mix or what it was from. I don't know. But it does not appear to be a downfold of the 4.0 stereo. It appears more to be a downfold of the 5.1, but I'm not 100% on that. Because there's a big difference between the 4-channel and the 5.1, because the 4-channel feels like the old 50s, 60s, 70s surround sound movies where if anybody's crossing the screen or doing anything, it pans and the audio all over the place. So that might get a little wonky for some people if you're not used to that. So you might want to go with the 5.1 mix or the 2.0 mix. But either way, you got all the sound options here. You get a couple of new interviews. There's a documentary on here that gets into the political bullshit for some dumb fucking reason.
As always.
As always, I don't know why Arrow is doing that.
I hate politics. I don't care what side you're on, but I hate when they just like.
And oh my God, John Brolin must eat baby fetuses.
Oh no!
The man looks so goddamn good for. It's like, how the fuck does he look that good for his son? Looks worse than him. Josh looks older than his dad now. Because I was like, oh yeah, John Brolin's still alive. Holy shit! How does he look like he's only like 50 or 60 at the most? And his son is almost that old. Like, how the fuck? Because he's got to be in his 90s. Like, what the fuck, dude? How does he look so goddamn good and young? But he does. He's got an interview in here. The other guy, the main guy's got an interview here. Those are both fun ones. The producer interview, which goes on for a little longer, is a little more tedious to listen to because he's just kind of like going through all these memories and stuff and kind of like half jumps in and out of stories, it feels like, and it just kind of lost my interest compared to the other two interviews, which I thought were great. There's commentaries I didn't get to. But also carried over here from the old Warner Brothers disc is the old vintage making of documentary, which feels like they either upconverted or they got their hands on the original files, because it's not rescanned, but it's in a lot better quality than the old one, because the old one was in flat out 480p with all kinds of like fucking scan lines and shit like that. This is not that bad. Same thing with the first episode of Beyond Westworld, which again, I hate that fucking show now. This is the first time I actually watched it. Because I never actually watched it before. It looks better than it did on the old Blu-ray and DVD, though. So, but it's not quite full HD, so I feel like they just got their hands on the initial scan files or something. They just put them on their full-blown Blu-ray file. But it's still not technically HD, if that makes sense. Yeah. But it looks better than it did. And I watched it this time. I'm like, fuck this show. Because the show did what Jurassic Park always does. It adds a bad guy for no good fucking reason. Because that's what I loved about the original movie, is because if you've seen the movie, if I remember right, he probably is a robot from Westworld now. That's probably true. He was replaced. If you see the original movie, I don't know I don't think there was computer viruses yet. So basically what Crichton does with that original movie is kind of predict a computer virus. Because he literally says, we don't know how it's spreading, but there's something spreading through the system, almost like a virus. Because these computers are so complicated, because they've been computers that were programmed by computers, right? Like, this movie was so ahead of its fucking time, and of course everybody who knew Michael Crichton says he was the smartest person they ever met, right? If you read the books, like, they're so fucking drowned in the scientificness of all this shit. That's like, yeah, this dude knew his shit. Don't get me wrong. So, like, yeah, that's a very interesting point in the movie. And then in the TV show, they make it some dude who they stole most of his technology, so he programmed the robots to go bad. So I'm like, no, you can't do that. Yeah. It kind of ruins any chance for future world, which he had nothing to do with, but he gave complete blessings to the producers. He's like, go ahead, make it. I don't care. Yeah. Whatever. It's like, they made Sex World already. I don't give a shit. Which in Sex World is almost like, it's just basically the same goddamn thing with just the actual sex. right? Because
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
see it in Westworld, unlike the
Yeah.
HBO show, which I know everybody sort of loved the first season. I fucking hate that show from beginning to
most people
end.
ended up hating it in the
They
end
did at the end,
anyways.
but like I hated it because it completely misunderstood the idea of what Westworld was, and it was just J.J. Abrams and Nolan and those guys jerking off
Yeah.
for fucking like whatever reason. It's like, do you not understand what this show is about? Yeah, or movie was about. Like, I get the show, it kind of started off going in the right direction and then just went wherever with it. It was just like, I hated the ending of the first season, and I'm just like, God, I hope that the second season gets better. And then Gary of Nerdrotic was one of the earlier conversations I had with him on an earlier version of Friday Night Tights, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me how bad the second season was. He's like, don't watch it. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, don't. I'm like, okay, I won't. I'm like, because I'm a huge fan of the original, and I didn't hate the first season, but the ending of it really fucking pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, okay, I can see where this is going. It's a little bit more, I don't know if the word is esoteric that I'm looking for, but it's a little bit more out there, kind of asking a little bit more of the questions of now it's having the computers actually gain consciousness, right? Like, to where before it was just this virus that just kind of made them go wacky, right? Yeah.
Right.
So, and this movie is kind of like, it's funny to realize that this is Michael Crichton's first film that he ever directed, and he wrote it as a movie, not as a book, right? So, and knowing that, and then finding out that he went into this with, I can't remember who the head of MGM was at the time, but he never gave any director's final cut unless they were like Kubrick, right? So basically, like, Michael Crichton's like, well, I kind of want final cut. I don't want so and so touching my movie. And then this, the producer's like, well, I can't guarantee you that. He's like, well, I'll guarantee that. I'll shoot it. I'll fucking edit in camera. He's like, you do that and you're going to be taking a big chance. And he did it. And of course, the head of the studio's like, well, I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to cut that out. And the editor's like, you can't. And he's like, what do you mean I can't? He's like, there's nothing to cut to. He's like, what do you mean there's nothing to cut to? He's like, as you see here, this is everything. Like, and I didn't say it here, but I'm assuming that if there's any trims made, you could have handed them to him in an envelope. Let's put it that way. Like, that's the way Crichton shot it. Because these guys who are good at shooting, like editing in the camera, they knew exactly what they had to do to make sure that the editors couldn't have any other choices, that nobody could come in and fuck with their movies. Because if you did, it's going to all fall apart and unravel. Like, but that's true. But it's perfect because this movie is a pitch perfect 88 minutes basically, without the credits and shit. It's real, bam, bam, bam. It gets you in. And when the turn happens, because it's coming now as the audience, but when the turn happens in the movie initially, like, it's so late in the game, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that this shit's supposed to happen. Like, because you're kind of getting into the whole groove of the guys are having a good time, and they're hanging out in Westworld, and they're living it up and all that kind of stuff, and you kind of see some of the other stuff going on in some of the other worlds and business. So you kind of get involved in it, and then all of a sudden, when everything kind of just goes flip like the switch, it's like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot these guys are in danger now because everything's gonna go sideways. So yeah, but famously, of course, Simpsons is parodied. It's been satired left and right until Sunday. And Yul Brynner, of course, shows up for the sequel. Of course, again is the
cowboy,
the gunslinger.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the Future World. I know people have been asking about it in the chat. I don't remember it being that good.
Future World is not good at all, really. It's kind of a shit movie.
Yeah, but I remember
I've watched it once, I think. I brought it on here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you did before.
Yeah, like the first time I brought on Westworld, I think I watched the two of them, and then because I brought on Westworld not that long ago, because I think I did it again, where I'm like, all of a sudden it got announced like the week after for 4K or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's when it's like either you buy it or you finally watch the Blu-ray you've had for a while, and then guess what? Here comes the 4K.
Well, luckily I had already opened it and watched it several times,
yeah.
Which is better. I think Jurassic Park is more well honed, if that makes sense. Like, it's a much more clearer. But then again, I'm going off of the movie. The book of Jurassic Park, Westworld's a better story. Because the book of Jurassic Park goes in so many different directions, and you can see the DNA, and I did, pun intended, you can see the DNA of the Spielberg movie in there, but like, that's where those guys knew what to do. They're like, okay, we're going to take this, this, and this, and we're going to just wash all this other shit away, and it doesn't need to be there, like,
yeah.
And the characters are so different. Oh my gosh, we got Script Doctor in the house.
Yeah, Script Doctor. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
Skip Future World. Yeah. That's just saying, man. I'm like, yeah. And I was just bitching about Beyond Westworld script. I don't know if you heard that, if you came in too late or not. Because I was so pissed at how they made the virus basically into a guy who was a, pissed off employee who feels like they stole all his technology. So he set it up for the robots to go crazy. Because the TV show Beyond Westworld, which only ran for 3 episodes on TV, but only 5 episodes shot, and is available from Warner Archive, by the way. Oh, I just don't have it. I don't know if I would ever watch it because it pisses me off. But it picks up right where Westworld leaves off, right? It picks up like the next day or the same day because they're like in crisis mode at the company. They're like, oh, we got to get all this shit figured out. What the hell's going on? And then so this bad guy's got these robots all over the fucking place where he's got them infiltrating everything. It's like, oh my God. Like, come on, just get us back to Westworld. Yeah, I think it was meant to be an ongoing series script, but it did so badly that they didn't even show the last 2 episodes on TV. At least not in America, anyway.
Just yanked it. But can you what was the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Do you think the new Westworld 4K is worth it? There you go, worth it.
I do. The only issue is, like I said, people are going to have to keep in mind, like I said, there's large chunks of this here and there throughout, like even entire scenes that are not from the negative, clearly, and from like a dupe master or something like that. So you'll notice the jump in quality in a lot of places. So this is not one that I would say is quote unquote reference quality, like I've heard Excalibur is. So I'm kind of curious to see how much better that one looks. Of course, that's a little bit newer film, and
yeah,
it was probably taken better care of and all that kind of stuff. But again, like I said, I have no idea what they had as far as to be able to scan, because this being part of the acquisition from MGM to Turner to Warner Brothers, it's hard to say what they have, what was saved. Because even like 2001, from what I know, is they have just what they have and that's it and stuff like that. So, yeah. Like, I don't even think they have a Cinerama version of 2001 available anymore either. So.
Well, I mean, at least it's still a good movie at the most part. So it's a good movie.
Yeah, no, it's great, and the scenes that do come from the clearly come from the negative look great. Like, they look amazing. Like, and of course, again, like 4K, 6K scan or whatever from Warner Brothers. So, yeah, and I didn't notice any like major noise reduction or any issues like that. All the grain looks great. Like I said, if anything, at the detriment to the bits that are not clearly from the negative, you can tell so badly that it's like, okay, why is this such a horrible quality compared to the rest of the shots? It bounces so often that you're like, okay, you'll notice. But I noticed it in the original edit too when I went back and as I was scanning through it to kind of compare the two.
Right.
Like, okay, yeah, clearly this has been this way for a while. Of course, that Blu-ray probably came from the negative too. So
yeah, probably, yeah.
Is Future World more disappointing than Jurassic Park 2 Lost World? I like Lost World, so I will say no. Or yes, it is more disappointing. I mean, yes, it is. But Lost World is the better film. But now the book, see, now Lost World book fucking sucks. I don't know what he was thinking with that book. And I mean, if you think the movie sucks, don't read the book. Because the book is... It's not even, it's like, it doesn't have the same issues. It's just a mess compared to the movie. At least the movie kind of puts together a coherent story. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't a coherent story in Lost World, but it just, for one, if it's supposed to be a sequel to the original book, Ian Malcolm fucking dies. Like, literally, like, a lot of the chapters are all each chapter is named after these things that he keeps saying. Because Ian Malcolm, through the whole last half of the book, is slowly dying, and he's got like fucking fever and shit, and he's like just saying and spouting off all this fucking crazy, like, out there shit about the universe and everything and what it means, and it's just some crazy shit until he finally fucking croaks. Because they can't get off the fucking island. And he's so fucked up in the book that, yeah, they keep feeding him fucking morphine or whatever it is. So, and they're like, if we don't get off this island, he's going to die. Like, he's already damn near dead. And the only reason he's still alive is because he can't feel any pain. Shit like that. Because if he goes through any more stress, he's gonna die. And he dies.
The movie did it better.
The movie did it better by letting him live, but then in the second book, it's just like, oh, my death was greatly exaggerated. Motherfucker, that's not how the book ended. Like, we get it. If that's the case, then you got to say, this isn't, you just open it up saying, no, this is not a sequel to my book. This is a sequel to the first movie. But then that doesn't work either because the characters are so different. And there's other characters that aren't even in the fucking movie that are in the book and vice versa. So like, and then they take like this, like his daughter is a totally different character in the book too, right? It's actually a boy and a girl who hide away and they're like, students or whatever. It's like, okay, it makes a little more sense to me, and that's what I'm saying. The movie's actually better because it makes more sense that it makes her his daughter instead of it just being two rando fucking students. Like, there's just so much shit wrong with the Lost World book. I'm sorry.
Have a good night, Phoenix. Night.
I hope I didn't turn anybody off. Like the movie is so much, especially, I don't care what you say about the Lost World movie. That last fucking 10, 15 minutes in fucking San Diego makes up for the whole thing. The whole thing. That is my favorite part.
It's like a kaiju.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like total Godzilla. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Yul Brynner is great in Westworld. I like Westworld. I think it's a great movie. I think he did a great performance.
Well, what's funny is you find out about Yul, stuff I never knew about him in this, with the interviews. Because, like, Yul, I guess, was constantly giving the one guy, not John Brolin, but the other lead, I keep forgetting his name, was constantly giving him, like, pointers and stuff. And the only guy he was intimidated by on the set was Michael Crichton, because Michael Crichton was so tall. So, like, everybody's like, at first they're like, oh, fuck, Yul's going to eat him alive. Until they got to the set, and I guess Yul was just so intimidated by how tall he was. But Yul was desperate at this point, I guess. He took like next to nothing to do the movie because he was just broke. So like that was the big thing, but it ended up becoming a big hit for him and helped his career a little bit farther along, you know. So yeah. Richard Benjamin, thank you guys. So yeah, Richard was talking about all that kind of stuff, and you know how they got how hard it was to kind of just get it past the studio with what they were trying to do. And yeah, it was also at kind of a weird transitional period where it's like, I mean, the movie kind of it's very well regarded and people remember it, but I almost feel like it got lost in time in a weird way. Cause like you bring it up and now people know it because of the HBO series. Mm-hmm. Right. But I remember bringing it up for years and people be like, what? You mean Jurassic Park, right? That's like that. And I'm like, no. Because like even people would be like, oh, that Simpsons episode, they're just making fun of Jurassic Park. I'm like, no, they're not. It's Westworld. Like, what the fuck is Westworld? Like, it's Jurassic Park before Jurassic Park. You know, and I had this girlfriend of mine who at the time was like, her favorite movies were the Jurassic Park movies. And I'm like, you've never seen Westworld? And she's like, no, I've never even heard of it. I'm like, it's the prototype for Jurassic Park. And we're watching it and she's like, they say that in Jurassic Park. That's what happens in Jurassic Park. I'm like, I know. I said it's the same fucking movie. It's just with robots instead of fucking, and westerns and knights instead of dinosaurs. That's all. You know, instead of having scientists around, you're just following two regular randos. That's all. So, yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
Goldblum's daughter, I think it's just because he loves so many women. His mom was black, and he's a darker colored Jewish man. So I just think that was as far as I know, they were it's supposed to be his biological daughter in the movie.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I had no issues with that. So like, I just assumed that was the case. Like I said, in the book though, they're not even related. They're just students of his. And actually, I don't even. And Sarah is a fucking like. They're not even like together. And see, Sarah's a weird character in the book too, and I hate her character in the book because her character is like, if you think Sarah is girl bossy in the fucking movie, you ain't seen shit. Like there's parts in the book of Lost World where they just go through large swaths, because that's why the one chickie poo is there. She's like totally obsessed with fucking Sarah. And it's like, oh my God, can they do any more hero worshiping in this fucking book? And Sarah's constantly saving the day and this and that and the other, because fucking, you got to remember, Goldblum's crippled as fuck because he died, but then didn't die. You know, like they have this whole thing like he died, but then they realized, oh, he's not dead. And he was nursed back to life and he stayed on the island for all these years. So that's why rumors kept permeating that he died. Like, it's the most asinine fucking explanation you ever heard. It's like, no, you just let him die. You come up with something different. Let Spielberg go do his own thing or something like that. Or just write the movie sequel. Don't write it as a book and then just do the novelization. Because they're so different from each other that they have very little in common. Like, I don't even think the same plot is, like, I'm trying to remember what the plot was to get him there on the island to begin with in Jurassic 2 in the book. Because I don't think it's the same plot. Because a lot of those same characters don't exist. Because I'm trying to remember. Because I remember, like, I don't think, like, the game tracker and shit is a character in the Lost World book, if I remember it. And if he is so minimal. Because, like, if I remember, like Jeff Goldblum comes over with a bunch of those guys. So there's, like, not two parties or anything like that in the book. Like, all that stuff that was made up for the movie. And to me, that's a better story. It makes more sense because it's the first time you have bad guys that actually play into the plot. Because that's one of my biggest complaints of the Jurassic Park movies is they constantly introduce bad guys who do nothing.
Right.
Like, Nedry is the closest, and all he does is shut down the fences, which the Storm could have done. Like, because that's the whole point is they can't get anybody to come to the harbor, and all the power's going out all over the island because of the storm. All he does is shut off everything but the fucking T-Rex paddock. That's basically what he does in the book too. Like it's just kind of like he's kind of pointless. He doesn't really serve that much of a purpose other than to show you, oh, there's these other companies out there that want this technology too. And see, that stuff is more in the book, like because fucking what's his face? Dotson is a bigger character in Lost World from what I remember too in the book. So like, even though they bring him back in the movies, I'm pretty sure he's in that book throughout the whole thing. And he's kind of the role of the character that, if I remember right, that Hammond's son or son-in-law or whatever is in the movie. Like Hammond, I don't think has shit all to do with it much else than, because Hammond's more of a bad guy, and I think he died at the end of the book in Jurassic Park, if I remember right. So like, he doesn't have anything to do with any of this shit. And again, it's been a while, so please forgive me. And I've seen the movie a million more times. And I just remember hating the fucking book. I'm just like, fuck this book. So, no, it was not one of his better moments. But no, Westworld, on the other hand, is ingenious. As Script said, it's, it's way ahead of its time, extremely ahead of its time. You got to remember when it was made, especially when you check it out, because it does have a lot of the isms. So... Yeah, I was going to say, because they kill him, because he gets killed by compies at the end of the first book, I believe. I remember, because John Hammond's not a good guy in the first book.
Right.
That's all a Steven Spielberg creation, with John Hammond being this esoteric, like, I just want to make a circus, the flea circus thing kind of thing, yeah.
All right, well.
But a lot of those sayings, if I remember right, like, especially like that speech and certain things like that, a lot of that stuff's Ian's in the book. Like through his like bullshit rants that he's doing. So yeah.
There you go.
And the Samuel Jackson character has a much larger part in the book too than he does in the movie.
His role is like so small in the movie.
But he's pretty much, if I remember right, he's exactly as he is as described in the book as he is in the fucking movie. It's like, well, now I know why they picked Samuel Jackson, because he's described as a chain smoking thin black man, if I remember right.
Perfect casting. All right. Well,
hold on to your butts.
Oh, yeah.
And that was one of his he brought to the.
Yeah.
That's a Samuel. If you haven't noticed, he likes to say that in almost every movie you can.
Yep. That's kind of like his. We're going to need a bigger boat type thing.
It's more of an "I'll be back" thing, but yeah.
Yeah. You're right there.
Because Arnie always tries to work that one in.
Yeah.
Now that he likes it, that's the other funny thing, because he thought. A guy would never say, "I'll be back." That sounds like something a girl would say. Like, "I'll be back."
No, he says it all the time.
And James is like, "No, just say it." He's like, "No.
No.
I do not say it."
All right. Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you,
That
Renner.
is a true story, by the way.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that. But thank you, Tom. Thank you, Runner, as always, for hanging with me on the Physical Media Show. I salute you. I appreciate you guys. I don't know what the finger was there, Runner, but okay.
It was a salute, you fuck.
Oh, your camera glitched on my end, so I couldn't tell.
All I saw was like he was pointing at us too.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. But yeah, appreciate you guys. To everybody out in the chat, everybody at home watching.
And thanks again, John, for sending me Westworld. I appreciate it.
There you go. Shout out to John. And make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next show. And as always, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
How you doing? Bitches leave.